Hey everybody, and welcome back to I Heart Board Games here live on Twitch. We are here today to celebrate Travis's birthday by playing Dead of Winter: The Long Night. That game is designed by Gilmour and Issac Vega and published by Plaid Games. I am Ronald, and with me I have...
the birthday boy,
yes.
Also known as Travis. And we should point out that this game was chosen by our viewers.
That's right.
There was an online poll. We had it open for 2 weeks. There were several choices, and this is the game a majority of you chose.
Yes, and we have our other hosts here as well.
Joe.
And Jesse.
Yes. Now, if you're confused about why Melissa is so tall today, Melissa is actually not going to be able to join us today. So we have
She's Catholic,
all guys.
so she doesn't celebrate my birthday.
All guys here today.
True.
Oh, yeah.
So if
true.
you've never been here before and you're wondering what is this, we play board games on the internet for your enjoyment and ours. Go ahead and hit that follow button if you want, if you like board games as much as we do. Well, if you heart board games as much as we do.
Hey, Tammy.
Melissa
Hey, Tammy.
sings.
Thank you, Melissa sings.
Cheese Viking
Thanks
Games.
for the raid, Melissa.
Hey, Cheese
Sings.
Viking.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? We're just getting ready to play Dead of Winter: The Long Night.
All 3 modules.
Yes, so if you're familiar with Dead of Winter by Issac Vega and Gilmour, that was a game from a few years back that was a really big hit. It had a trader element in it. Everyone loved it, but they came out with a standalone game, which is also an expansion called The Long Night, that had 3 separate modules in that. Today, in celebration of Travis's 19th birthday, we are going to play with all 3 modules. So we'll definitely need you guys' help keeping us in line with all the rules and making sure we don't miss anything.
Oh, my.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, just go ahead and get in that comment section and get ready.
Yeah.
I've
I've only ever played one of the modules. I played the Bandit module, and it was fun.
So we have played Dead of Winter on this channel before.
Twice,
so
I think.
Yes. So we thought we'd mix it up today and play with the expansion elements. One of the things we also like to do is stack the deck so that there is probably a traitor in our midst. So what we've done is we've taken 5 cards with secret objectives.
Yeah.
One of those cards says traitor on it and handed out 4 of these. So it's possible the traitor card is out of the game, but it's
Yeah.
also possible one of us is the traitor.
It's Ronald.
We won't find out until the end.
That it was Ronald.
So Cheese Viking Games just finished a mini digital board game marathon 30 minutes ago and just missed the timing for a host.
Oh,
Oh, that's okay.
Get everybody
Marathon.
back.
What all did you play, Cheese Viking?
Oh.
Was it a
lot of game here.
26.2 minute marathon?
It's always Ronald. The funny thing about it is, apparently I just have like a liar's face or something. I was playing Sheriff of Nottingham at a convention with a bunch of strangers, and we just started. I hadn't lied. I hadn't put fake things in my bag, nothing. And usually I don't lie in that game. And every single time they opened my bag because they thought I was lying. And not once had I lied. And I ended up winning.
He's lying right
Because
now.
they all were like, you just have a liar's face.
Yeah. You're not lying about that.
Can you hand me an extra die, please?
So we're definitely going to be relying on the chat today. Poor Joe's never played this game before, so he's about to have trial by fire.
Or snow.
What's the extra die for?
It's from one of my abilities. I'll tell you about it when we get to that.
Yay.
Great. Okay, so, Indian Summer, Galaxy Trucker, Istanbul, Smash Up, all fantastic games.
Yes.
That's a
I
marathon.
actually own 2 of those, and Jesse owns the other 2.
There we go. We got them all covered.
And I've
Not digitally,
played one of those.
Galaxy Trucker?
Smash Up.
Oh, you'd like Galaxy Trucker.
I was gonna say we've almost played it several times.
I don't like it.
You
I
guys-
prefer
you
the
and
digital
Melissa
version.
don't like real-time games usually very much.
Digital version's okay.
What's the difference? What's the problem?
I don't know. Just easier. Just nicer.
All right, so how do you play Dead of Winter?
Tell us, Ronald.
Well, this is a game about a zombie apocalypse, and it's set in the winter. And the dead, the zombies, are going to be coming and attacking us. Now, we have chosen a main objective for this game called No Man Left Behind. This is from one of the expansions. And what this says is basically we're going to be like helping all the people. So we have 6 rounds to do that in. We need to get 6 survivor cards underneath this card. So that's cool. We'll be finding those cards by going to these different locations and looking through these decks and trying to get them. Now the traitor the filthy, filthy traitor, does not want us to complete our main objective. The traitor wants us to die. So the traitor wants to get the morale usually to 0 and also has to have something else, like maybe a bunch of weapons or a bunch of items or hoarding them or I don't know what. I don't think I've ever been the traitor in this game before. Not once. I'm not Michelle after all. Have you?
I don't think I have been.
Melissa, every time we play with Melissa, she's the traitor. But then she doesn't trade against us. Joe, well, you haven't played this.
So you've never been the traitor.
Mm-mm. Jesse, I don't know if Jesse's been the traitor either.
I think I always want to be, because I think it would be fun. Yeah. I'm like, if I'm ever the traitor, I have a strategy.
Hey,
no matter what the scenario is.
How's it going, Evan?
Evan.
Okay, so throughout the game, what we're going to be doing is we're going around the table, taking actions. The actions are actually listed right here on our player aid. It's really helpful. So things we can do that require dice would be attacking like a zombie or another person, searching through these different decks of cards. Those take dice. Putting up a barricade. Barricades just basically stop zombies. Cleaning waste. We're going to be making waste as the game goes on. If there's ever 10 waste cards in here, we lose morale. We don't like to be in a dirty house. So people have to clean that up. Happy birthday to you from Evan Diesel.
Thank you, Evan Diesel.
You can also attract zombies. If there's zombies over here and you'd rather them be over here, you can attract them.
And you've done your hair and you look really fetch.
You're like, hey, zombies.
I want to attract some zombies.
My house.
And as I recall, when we played this last time, were you here? That was what one we remembered.
I was not here.
I think that was the ability that we had almost never used in any play of the game, but that was the ability that won the heroes the game.
It's useful
because there was a certain.
If there's a good killer in there, they've got a problem out here in one of these locations.
I think it was a matter of a location was going to be overrun, which would have cost us to lose, but it was the last round. So we're like, we just need to attract the zombies away, and then it played out. It was a pretty epic finale. Sweet. Michelle, the traitor, was not happy.
Cheese Viking, you have a problem with waste in your house, and you're going to lose some morale? Is that what's going on? Somebody needs to clean the waste pile? But you can also do actions in this game that don't require any of your dice. So you can play cards from your hand. You can add cards to the crisis. There's going to be a crisis every round. You can move your survivors around. Every time you move them, you have to roll this fancy dandy dice right here. It's a 12-sided die. And several of the sides are blank, but other sides have wounds on them. If you ever get 3 wounds, you're dead. And then there's also this symbol, which you may not be able to see very well, but it is a tooth. And it represents a zombie tooth. And if you roll that, you die immediately being attacked by zombies. And then if there's anybody else in your area, the bite spreads, Joe. It spreads to the other people that are there.
Hold it in front of the close-up just to test that. Yeah, there it
Looks pretty dang good, I'd
nice.
say. Ooh, baby, do you know what... Oh, sorry. A different thing. So that's the tooth. That's frostbite. And
you can't handle the tooth.
Is a wound. You're right, I can't. I think the last time I played this game, both my people got eaten by zombies. So, not fun.
You want to attract more zombies? Because that's how you attract more
zombies. Inside jokes. So when you move or attack zombies, you'll have to roll this. You can spend food tokens, so there'll be food right here. You can spend this to adjust your dice, but everyone will hate you if you do that.
And remember, as long as Derek Yoshida is in play, you can spend a food token during your turn. Any of you, during your turn, can spend a food token to remove a wound. Because I'm a nutritionist, so I'm like, so that can of beans that's 3 years old, let me add some powder to it. And shake your mouth around. Just add some, have a bean, put some powder in your mouth, and just go.
Bean smoothie. Is what you're saying.
So bean sea powder is that what you're
Bean sea powder. Yes, that's exactly it.
Before we started the stream, I took some medicine. Okay.
In the weirdest way a human possibly could.
BC powder. If you've ever taken it, you know it's in powder form. Well, I don't like it to mix it with liquid
and it's from
in a cup, so I just put it in my mouth. Just powder.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, and then I just take a little sip of water and slosh it around and then swallow it so that it's not really chalk going down your throat. You can easily choke on that.
Well, why don't you just
they go straight to your head.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah, it is awful.
You're right, but you know what else is awful? Headaches. And I have been a victim of headaches for years, so I'm just willing to do it.
Thinking about what would I rather have, a headache or swallow liquid chalk? And I'm like, I don't know. Man.
If you had headaches as often as me, that answer would be very clear to you.
Fair enough. Like your head. Well, I hope you're feeling.
Usually the tablets do the job for me, but
BC is my thing.
It's faster.
Hashtag not sponsored, but BC, if you guys want to get in touch with me, we can do a sponsored video.
We'll do a heavy euro and have it sponsored by BC Headache.
Yeah.
I love that. I love
Stone Age.
that. I love that. Okay.
Sponsored by BC Powder.
So what else can you do? You can request. So I can say, I really need some junk. And someone can pass it to me.
But it
and
has
then
to
I
be
have
used
to use it
immediately.
immediately. I can hand off. If I want to hand something off, it has to be something that's already equipped on one of my people. And we have to be in the same place. So maybe Joe's Mike Cho over here and my Bev Russell are in the same place. He says, I really need a weapon. If Bev has a weapon, I can hand it off to him.
Mm-hmm.
Vote to exile. I don't know that we've ever used this in any of our
I
plans.
have.
Once.
I have.
Okay.
We did it last game.
If
Last,
you think
stream,
somebody
I think.
is the traitor, you can exile them by making a vote. If you exile two people that are not the traitor in the same game, you lose immediately.
It's also worth noting that with one of these expansion modules, someone is exiled and they are not the traitor, they become leader of the bandits.
Yes, and
And
that's
there
not
are-
just the name of a band.
Yeah, and there are rules that will be explained if that happens.
So
Yeah.
that's where he has to go to Texas to get coerced and bring it back in a truck.
Yes, that's exactly it.
That's a movie reference, I'm guessing.
A movie.
Is your head still feeling smoky?
What movie is it?
Smokey and the Bandit.
I don't think he's seen that.
That should
When
be,
I was a child and I didn't
Oh,
have
really?
control
Jerry
over
Reed?
whether I watched movies or not,
Burt
I
Reynolds?
saw many movies. I know there's
Sally
a part with
Field?
some 18-wheelers and someone like goes underneath an 18-wheeler.
That'd be
That's
Bandit.
that's National
Furious.
Lampoon's
No, that's-
Christmas Vacation.
That's Bandit. He hides underneath the thing.
'Cause he's a
They're
bandit.
on
He's
the
Bandit.
interstate
Smokey-
and he rides his car
Smokey-
underneath the 18-wheeler and they block him in and the police can't see
Yeah,
him.
the Smokies.
That's
are
all I
looking
remember
for
from the
him.
whole
Yeah.
film. I was like,
Probably
that'd be
more than
cool.
me.
I want to
Today's
go underneath
stream
an
is brought to
18-wheeler.
you by Smokey and the Bandit.
And BC Powder. Okay, so those are the actions you can do.
Mm-hmm.
After everybody has done their actions, and you're going to have 3 dice to use, by the way.
We're on it.
Then we have what's called the colony phase, where just like stuff happens. It's kind of like a cleanup phase. We check the waste pile, we check the crisis, do all this stuff.
Bandits do stuff.
A whole bunch of
get
zombies
added.
come out. Yeah, we have
We've
to
got
feed our people.
We've got Raxon, which of course,
Yes.
if you're following along in the great expanded board game universe, the Raxon Corporation is the corporation in Spectre Ops.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where the guy is.
They have their own game now.
It's called Raxon.
Yeah.
Yes, and you know, there's actually another one of these Crossroads games now as well, called Gen 7. It's the next Plaid
Released?
Hat game. Yeah.
You know, because the Plaid
There's a watch it play.
board game universe.
Cool.
Yeah, and I think it's set in the same universe. So I just mentioned Crossroads cards. If you're confused about what that might be,
Conversed.
when it's the person to your left's turn, you're going to look at one of these cards, and it's going to have a condition on there. Maybe it's when Joe coughs, or if Loretta Clay is at the colony. If the thing happens, you stop the table and you read it. It's kind of like the story, the evolving story of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then either that person will have to make a choice, or the entire group will have to make a choice by doing thumbs up or thumbs down. And if that happens, we'd love for you guys to vote along with us. So, that's the basic game of Dead of Winter. We have 6 rounds in this one to get our people. We have 4 morale. That's different for every game. Now, there's a few expansion elements in play.
A few.
Just a few.
And also, I'm giving just a very brief overview. So, Joe, if you have questions as we go along, just ask.
I'll have questions later, I'm sure.
I was gonna
Okay.
say you'll have 3 people's turns to see
Yeah.
examples.
I don't know what some of this stuff is. So
First,
this will be good.
let's start with Raxon, the hardest one.
Raxon.
Raxon is a weird facility where they were testing on animals and chimps and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And you can go there, but if you do, you're going to have to roll for exposure because there's all kinds of
Well,
weird
anytime
stuff.
you move, you have to roll for exposure.
That's right, but when you go and search around inside Raxon's deck, you have to roll for exposure. But you might find
Super good
some
items.
supplements, some weird pills and things that have different positive or negative effects.
Oh.
There's also really good items.
The other thing that happens is with Raxon is that there is potentially some weird zombies. There's no other way to say what they are. They're just weird. They're different and big. Like the one that's right here right now
They're
is
super
a
zombies.
2-headed zombie. Okay.
But they're contained at the moment.
If you don't put the dice that it calls for on this card, then one's going to, in this case, two are going to come out.
Yeah.
So that is just another thing that's occurring.
Has to be dealt with.
Yes.
Right.
If you're ever at a location that has one of those zombies and another zombie and you decide to attack zombies, you must always attack the special zombie first. They can't be killed by like anything other than a regular attack or one of these blowing up barricade things. That's the only way to kill them. You can't, like, some effect that just like remove zombies, you can't do it with those.
Unless you have an attack specific.
Yeah, you have to,
thing.
it's like a specific attack. Okay, bandit hideout. The bandits, whenever we're searching through these cards, there's going to sometimes be numbers on them. In those cases, the bandits are going to go to those locations. The bandits are going to be stealing stuff out of these decks and bringing it back to their hideout. Now, you can go to the bandit hideout and roll dice to either search or attack. When you search, you can take cards out of their stockpile.
But there are rules.
Yep, depending on what you roll.
Rules.
Yep. And then there's also attacks. You can attack to be able to take cards from the stockpile as well.
I save people, Ronald.
That's TV. So I guess
Okay, the third expansion is probably the simplest one, and that's the improvements expansion right here. Right now there are 4 possible improvements. Different game effects will allow you to put an improvement token on one of these cards. And whenever it has the number that's needed, for example, this trench right here needs 2, then you basically just build it
And they will come.
in the world, and a new one comes out. It's something that helps us.
And those are found in these decks.
Yeah,
I don't know
If you look
where
at
they're found.
even some of your cards will say you can add an improvement token to a thing.
Wesker
Hey,
Wild, they
Wesker
love
Wild.
this game.
Oscar Wilde. I love this game too. That's why. I mean,
So,
all
like,
the options for my birthday.
For
were
example,
options.
this trench reduces the number of zombies placed at the colony by 2
Gotcha.
every time.
Which, considering
Nice.
we will be putting helpless survivors there, is something to consider.
Dice
Dice
chuck.
chuck.
Dice chuck.
It's like we're in 140p. And
Yes.
That's the only channel. The others are clear.
Yes.
Is anybody else having that problem right now?
Am I like pixelated?
Yeah.
We are having a problem, Dice Chuck, with quality over here.
But I actually thought it was resolved before.
It's because Joe's here.
It's looking
I know.
good on what I'm looking at.
Just because I'm not Melissa doesn't mean I'm low quality.
Yeah, hopefully we're looking a little more clear now. Nice end screen.
Oh, much better? Fantastic.
Tried some other channels and it's crystal clear. Much better.
Yeah, we're not going to be crystal
Ooh,
clear
pretty
today.
and smooth.
We just gave the stream
Okay,
some DC
sorry.
headache
We just needed
patterns.
to reset
Yeah.
the
Fantastic.
channel there.
All right.
Okay, so I think we're ready to kind of get started. The other thing that's new in this game is the graveyard. Hey, I know you guys said that you really love this game, whatever it's called, Dead of Winter.
The Long Night.
I'm curious if you've ever played The Long Night, and if you have, we're in Louisiana, Dice Chuck. How about you?
Yeah, there's also Warring Colonies. Never played it.
No.
And I thought there was another one.
I think that's isn't it standalone?
Warring Colonies?
Well, you can buy Long Night, and it
I
comes
think
with
that's standalone
everything.
as well, yeah.
Long Night, you can buy just Long Night, and
Yeah.
it's all of this. But so basically, it repeats the base game.
Yeah.
So we are playing with all 3 of the expansions that are in The Long Night, so
Oh, boy.
this might be a long day.
Or a very short one.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Blood Boiler!
Hey.
Hey, thanks for that
No, thank you,
subscription,
Scotia,
Blood Boiler.
Canada.
We heart you. Thanks for
Yeah.
7 months in a row, man.
Nova Scotia. That's close to Blood Boiler's area.
Glad you were able to
love
be
there.
here and not working, because you said you've been working so much lately you haven't been able to be here lately. So we're glad
Oh,
you're
it's a
here.
weekend.
Where's
I guess,
Whiskey
yeah.
Nick? I missed him.
Well, he has a baby, and more importantly, Gloomhaven.
So, neither of these are excuses to not be here. Dice Chuck's here.
Hello. Maybe he doesn't have Gloomhaven.
All right.
Or
so,
she. I don't know. Okay, so
Character abilities?
yes, let's do that. So each of us was given 4 people to choose from. We chose 2 of them. I leave for work right when you guys start in the evening. Oh.
Oh.
Convenient.
We'll just move out of Canada and then...
I'll take your place in Canada.
I requested an extra dice because during the player's turns phase, after action dice are rolled, roll a die. All players may change 1 die in their unused dice pool to this result.
Ooh.
Wow,
Making a good
fancy.
roll.
Yeah, well,
Would you like a six-sided?
If
with
she's
all sixes?
exiled, it doesn't work for everybody. It just works for me.
Nice. And if she's dead, it doesn't work.
I don't think it does.
Well, that's like.
What about your other person?
Yeah. Let's see.
The other person, once per round during your turn, you may kill one zombie or a bandit at her location. Do not roll for exposure.
Nice.
Just flat out good stuff.
As I mentioned earlier, Derek Yoshida can allow, as long as he's alive.
Rapster.
Thanks for that
Thanks.
follow, Rapster.
Appreciate it.
We heart you.
Yeah, as long as Derek's alive, any of you can spend food to cure any wound, and you can do it as many times on your turn as you want.
You can also use medicine from your hand to cure wounds.
Just read all the little descriptions down there.
I also then have Kevin Jackson, the sniper. Once per round during my turn, I can kill one zombie or bandit at any location. Do not roll for exposure.
Very fancy.
Built-in gun.
Yeah.
Okay, I
As long
have
as he's alive.
Bev Russell, the mother.
Ah, the mother.
We love the mother. As long as she's at the colony and she has a die that has at least a 1 on it, she can just kill 2 zombies at the colony as long as there's a helpless survivor there and she does not roll for any exposure. There will be. That's why I picked her. Next, I have Hugo Valentine. He's from the expansion. This person, they.
This non-binary character.
Bike messenger. And when moving Hugo, all results on the exposure die count as blanks except for the bitten symbol. So, a little harder to injure Hugo.
What's his profession?
Bike messenger.
Oh, right.
3 face-to-face game groups. That's what it's about.
Nice.
I have the cook,
Loretta Lynn.
Loretta Clay. Once per round, you may add 2
Wow.
food tokens to the food supply.
Oh,
I
that's
have
good
Mike
too.
Cho, who's a ninja professionally.
You know, like you are.
He
Yeah,
always
like-
dies.
Yeah, he
When performing an attack with Mike, do not roll for
There's no
exposure.
reason for it. Like, you'd think he'd live with that ability.
No, he
for
always
some
does.
reason.
Something always ends up killing him.
If
He
Mike
goes
Cho
to
is
move. He kills like 12 zombies. Nothing happens. He moves to one location, dead.
You pull a crisis card or crossroads card. If Mike Cho is in play, kill him.
I can't believe you have 3 face-to-face game nights a week. I wish I had 3 face-to-face
Yeah.
game nights a week.
Ronald doesn't have that many
Maybe
friends.
like streamed on the internet live
you have
3 times
4,
a week.
actually.
Yeah. Saturday is video games. Sunday is best because it's tabletop RPGs. Oh my goodness, Dice Chuck, you have a life of luxury.
Look how good this game looks on camera.
Okay, so first thing we do to start the game.
Reveal
a
that crisis.
So let's see what crisis is coming. Someone shuffle these, I guess.
So bandits come out.
Yeah, the bandits are going to go to locations 1 and 7.
7 is Raxon.
1 and 7.
Yeah, I'll take 1.
There you go. Decide
This
that.
one?
Yep.
I go up here?
The zombies go in these.
Oh, okay.
Temperature drop. We need fuel equal to the number of non-exiled players. If we fail this, we lose 1 morale, and we only have 4. Each player must roll 1 die for each survivor they control that is not at the colony. On a result of 4 or less, place 1 frostbite wound on that survivor.
If we fail.
If we fail.
Okay.
That's the Marvel
Oh
adventure.
yeah,
That's
the
right.
1984. I remember you telling us about that.
Yeah, that was cool. I'm jealous of that.
Now, if we put 2 additional cards in here, if there's 6
Fuels.
we get to gain a morale.
Which rarely happens.
And you
but yeah.
can't, for Joe and the chat's benefit, you can't talk specifically about cards. You can't be like, I can contribute 7 cards. But you can be like, I can be of a lot of help. I can't help at all. I can be of moderate help.
No, that's a different game I think you're thinking of. You can say exactly how many, can't you?
No.
Then how do you know how many
Wow.
cards are going to be in the crisis?
That's the idea behind the rule. You've
Yeah.
played this before.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're maybe confusing with a different
Jesse?
I have no idea. I was looking at chat.
This
Friday is
night,
also our
you
game
can't
night.
you can't specifically
off-stream.
say like I can contribute 2 or 3.
Yeah, you can say it. It doesn't have to be true, though.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. You can say, I'm contributing 3, and it's like 3 of not what we need.
Well, what game am I thinking of where you can be? I'm a
I
mother.
A
have
whole bunch of other games.
a whole bunch of
Yeah.
Because you can actually see the number of cards I'm putting in. I mean, so... Because you would never put in something that isn't fuel.
Yeah, I don't think there are any communication.
Unless you're a trader.
All right, well,
Right.
we'll play it that way.
But you can see the number of cards.
Well, I can contribute 2
I can-
cards to this crisis.
Yeah. I'm good for 1.
I'm good for 1.
Yeah, I did a quick search in the rule book, and the word communication isn't even in there.
Cool.
Yeah, because then we will know, like, you'll know, like, I don't need to put any in because they're going to handle up on it.
So
I have
I'm-
0 fuel cards.
Well,
so.
I can put in 2, and they can each put in 1. So that should cover it.
Great.
If no one's trading.
I want a wife that shares in my interests rather than merely tolerating them. Turns out finding a nerdy woman's soulmate is kind of like trying to find a unicorn.
I have a unicorn. She's on stream sometimes.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Yeah. Just today, not today. Is this our first all-male stream?
I don't think it's
No.
first all male one.
We played the pirate game or something one night.
Oh, Scallywag.
Yeah, it was like
That's right.
Halloween maybe. Something
Yeah,
like
that makes sense. It's pretty rare, though.
Yeah. We like to represent our.
Okay, so we've revealed our crisis.
Roll the action die.
So the way this is going to work, we're going to contribute the cards face down like this.
Mm-hmm.
No one will know what you've put in. Then they'll all get shuffled up, and then they'll get revealed. So if there's 4 fuels, we'll succeed. But if there's 3 fuels and something else, or let's say there's 4 fuels and also some junk, the junk negates one of the fuels.
So it's like we have the only 3.
So if you're a trader, you can put the wrong thing in here. No one will know it came from you.
Mm-hmm.
But if there is something wrong in here at the end of this one, we'll know I wasn't the trader.
Hey,
Slivers!
Thank you. I appreciate that
Happy
mechanical
birthday,
robot
Travis.
voice.
All right, so next thing we're going to do is everyone rolls their dice.
Another thing to keep in mind, these locations have the location written on them. So if you're a trader, for example, and you put it here, it's going to say police station. If you were the only one there the whole time,
Yeah,
are
if
gonna
you're the
know
only
where
one that
you
went to
came
the police station, they're going to know.
from. Yeah.
So these go into your unused action
Slivers.
dice space over here.
This one got more votes. That's democracy
I'm
for
rolling
you.
Nadia.
Slivers, we'll add that to
rolled
the
a 2.
schedule on some other
I'll keep
day.
my 3s, thanks.
Yeah.
I'll keep my 4s and 5.
2 4s and a 5.
I'll keep my 2s and 3s.
Um,
I agree, Slivers.
It's
Does
Jesse.
not look like it. All right, I have the sword. Who's drawing my cross?
the
road?
person to your right.
So Joe, you'll draw that and let me know if it's true and stop me when it becomes true. Is it true now?
No.
Fantastic. Yeah, y'all can look at it because I mean, at least the headline anyway, just to confirm. All right,
Yeah, you're good.
I'm going to contribute to the crisis 1 card.
So
Nice.
So
No, just keep it. It might become true.
Yeah, we don't.
Okay.
We don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
As
Anything
unlikely
could
as it
happen.
seems, anything could happen.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the library.
For what it's worth, I voted for Tyrants of the Underdark too for my own birthday.
We don't start off with any zombies out, huh?
Not in this particular one.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Usually.
Probably
that's okay.
because they amass so quickly.
I'm going to move this lady to the library.
Which means you get to roll for exposure.
That's frostbite.
I'm going to use medicine and go ahead and get rid of it.
Okay. Probably goes into the waste
Check
pile, I
that.
think.
Where's the waste pile at? There.
The thing that says waste pile.
I don't want that frostbite's no good. All right, let's what's my search number? My search number is 4, so I can't even do that. Both of my search numbers are 4. You know what? Let's spend all this stuff on
anybody-
barricades, I guess.
Is anybody going to Raxon to put a 1 and a 4? I literally have no die that could even do it.
Wait, what is that?
At Raxon, if we don't put in a 1 and a 4 on this
On
round,
the containment code.
those 2 super zombies are coming
1 and a 4?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, I don't
And
have
then
a
there has
1
to be
or
a vote
4.
as well.
Yeah, I
Nobody has a 1.
don't- Okay, so
So-
that's just not gonna happen.
So don't
So
waste
putting a
turn.
4 there would just be wasteful.
I'm gonna use all 3 of these on barricades because it's a 3, 2, and a 2, and I have nothing to do with it. Let's put 3 barricades out in the entrance.
To the library?
No. In
The colony?
over here, yeah.
You want all 3 on 1, or do you want to spread them out?
I think spread them out. Isn't that the better way to do it?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
They won't. The way barricades work in this game is they won't prevent a zombie unless all the other spots are filled up with zombies.
Yeah.
But the way zombies come out is you
Oh,
always
wrong person
count
move.
them
That
like
should
that.
be flipped.
Fair enough.
Which one's you?
That
This
one, yeah.
Yeah.
She's got the gun.
Yeah. The one with the
Um,
gun should be the one that's out.
I would agree with you, Dice Chuck. It's a pretty scary roll.
Yeah. I
So-
die a lot.
My turn. I'm going
It
to
is your
contribute
turn.
2 cards to the crisis.
Awesome.
I'm going to use Kevin's ability to snipe. Let's snipe police station bandit.
That's a person.
They're a bandit.
And Derek is going to mosey on over to the police station.
Roll for exposure.
I hope he
Derek.
doesn't die.
Off camera.
He lived!
That's why I rolled it over here.
Sorry, I try not to knock anything over. So he
He
can.
did live though.
He's gonna do a search.
1.
1. Okay. And he's gonna do a search.
Sometime. Searching.
So
I'm
the way
going
searching
to-
works in this game is he can keep that card if he wants, or he can make noise to try and grab more cards to have a better option. The thing about the noise making is, for each noise marker at the end when we add zombies, you're going to roll a die. On a 1, 2, or 3, nothing happens. On a 4, 5, or 6, another zombie would come. So this is a very dangerous game you're playing, but if you're digging for something special in here, that might be a way to do it. This right here shows you the likelihood of the items, so you're more likely to find a weapon and gas at the police station than you are to find survivors. You're more likely to find food at the grocery store, books at the library.
And
et cetera, et cetera.
ironically,
Making noise can be worth it. Yeah.
I found an outsider at the police station.
And what does this guy do? I don't remember.
He lets you spend food to cure wounds.
Oh, okay.
Add the top card of the survivor deck to your following and place their matching standee at the
Oh,
colony.
there's something about this?
Yep, we're going to do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it goes under this.
Da-da-da-da. It's the champ!
Instead of this going out of play, we're going to roll a die, right?
When you do roll a die on a result of 4 or higher, add 1 helpless survivor column to the column.
Why do you have 4 dice?
Because I equipped night vision goggles at
You
the
found
beginning
a
of
chimp.
each round, roll 1 additional action die.
Oh, this will be for later, you're saying.
Or is that
Well,
an orangutan?
I took it out of the bag and put it here in the used.
Oh, okay.
But now I'm going to take one for the chimp. Put it over here.
Well, that won't be... Technically, he doesn't take that die until we get
That's
ready to
true. So
grab
I'll put it
dice
over-
for the beginning of the
I'll
next
put it-
round.
I'll put it
Don't
over
think
here.
it confusing.
Um,
So, you need to roll for this.
4 or higher helpless survivor comes out.
it's that one we were looking for.
So, nothing happens with that. This is going to go underneath here. When we get 6 under here, we have completed the main objective. There is
It doesn't
another...
seem that difficult.
There is another issue. There's no food in the supply currently. Right now, all of these
Oh, yeah.
people are going to
Oops.
starve.
Totally forgot about that.
How handy. You spent your entire turn doing nothing but making barricades.
Well, I didn't have any food.
Oh, you don't have any food.
I don't have any searches either.
I will spend a food to put add 1 food token to the food supply. Here that becomes trash.
Worth.
Um,
Yeah, they are optional. Our overall goal is to acquire 6 of them. So we're going to be adding some people, which is going to be more mouths
I
to
use him
feed,
immediately?
That's for sure.
No. Yes, you can use him. You just can't use a die. What is his special ability?
he can double search at Raxon and keep an extra card.
It sounds easy. but-
Basically, he gets 2 cards at Raxon. Because he's a Raxon. This is Blue. He's test subject number 12.
Test chimp.
He's my boy, Blue.
Caesar.
Another movie Ronald hasn't seen. He's going to move to Raxon. And
the
roll for
grocery store.
exposure.
Yeah, I forgot about food. Library has some
He
food,
lived!
just not a lot of it.
He's going to search.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't draw this.
Yeah, he didn't.
Oh yeah, you can put
Did it
this at the
happen?
bottom of the stack. Yeah.
I'm going to take my 2 cards.
But in this game, it would be as they have the women that needs a helpless to kill 2 zombs. Yes, I would love for a helpless
Sure.
survivor to come into the world.
Ooh!
Baby, do
Chances are
you
it
know
will.
what that's worth?
I'm going to equip this to Derek. It's a pulse cannon, which twice per round you may place 1 bandit, zombie, or survivor, including yourself, from this survivor's location to another location of your choice. This does not count as a move.
It's a teleporter or something?
It's a pulse cannon, you know, like they do.
I don't know why you're not equipping the chimp with the night goggles and the pulse cannon.
Because he's not going to move much.
Because that's a whole nother game.
You
Right.
said he doesn't roll for exposure when he searches at Raxon. That's his ability?
Oh, no, I guess he does have to roll for exposure.
What is his ability?
When performing a search, he can look at and keep an additional card. Yeah,
Okay.
he may be dead. Not
Nope.
this round.
He avoided it.
He knows the area.
Yeah. Swinging through the trees.
Oh my god, that's... I'm just gonna save this.
Experimental weapon. For the must for the monkey.
Pass turn. That
All
was
right.
a long turn.
First thing I'm going to do is
Oh, yeah,
add
Crossroads.
Oh, yeah.
2 more foods.
I feel like somebody's got to remind us.
It really should be the last thing you do on your turn. Like, my turn is ending, draw a Crossroads card.
Yeah, for the next person.
So, putting in 2 more food in here. So, hopefully Joe has some as well. Oh, actually, we just need 3. The way the food is calculated is you
One for every
add... Yes, 1 for every 2 people round up.
Fantastic.
So in this case, we only need 3 food this round, but we will have to feed our people at every single round, and the food doesn't go bad, so it's always good to have food.
So I can add to it now and it'll be fine.
On your turn.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, it's fine as it is right now, and
Well, I got
sometimes
the-
this
but
will
it
also
doesn't
ask for
hurt
food.
that.
She has it.
Yeah, you're right.
I got the ability to.
Oh yeah, you're a cook.
Yes.
Yes.
Very
Don't
helpful.
deny me my chance to use my ability.
Right.
We should do that every turn.
Yes.
She turns out a wonderful
Yeah,
potato
'cause
stew from...
Food lasts from round to round, so even if we have excess, it's good to have. Because like you see me, I burned through like almost all my cards.
I already
on that.
forgot what my part said to do. Oh right, that's right.
Twice per round he can move with that pulse cannon. Twice.
Well,
Honestly,
getting people
we'll
is
read it.
unlikely, so.
Yeah, it was supposed to be unlikely at the police station, and yet. It was the first card I drew.
I think I'm gonna move my Hugo person to the gas station. Sure, why not?
Yes.
So you're just pushing people away.
Taryn Bune, hey!
Sure.
We're celebrating a
interesting.
birthday of one of our own today by playing a game that the chat actually chose. We've had a poll up for the past few weeks, and this game won overwhelmingly against its competitors.
Really?
Even though everyone in the room today seems very angry with it.
2 people did. Yeah, 2 people said they didn't vote for it, but 15 other people did vote for it. So
I'm excited because I've not played 2 of the
my turn?
modules in this, and this is
no,
one
it's
of my
still
favorite
me. I haven't
games.
even used any of my dice yet.
Yeah, I think I played this module, which is the easy one.
I played the
So,
Bandits, which
Hugo's
is
gonna go ahead and
it
do a
doesn't have that
search.
much. Raxon's the one that's complicated.
And you decided to go there. Why is a bandit with you? They go to the
from
top
the
places?
crisis.
Oh, right.
See the red. See the
They don't
top?
go in the zombie space.
See these numbers?
No, because they count as survivors when adding zombies.
This is the long night, Taryn Bune. It's actually both combined. We have both sets mixed together. She can't attack people. Like, she can't do her special ability until we get a helpless person. So I'm going to just go ahead and do another search.
Yeah, I've only played the original. Well, I don't remember playing Long Night, but
I think you did.
Yeah, you did.
Because when Trey got it.
no. I mean, yeah, I remember a module. It's just I don't remember details.
No, I'm excited to play it because I got it. I think. At
I like
last-
this, like how they replaced the paper with
Yes.
actual cardboard.
Yes. I think when y'all went to Dice Tower Con, you got me a discounted long night.
And I'm going to go ahead and just search one more time. All right. How many cards are in here?
So you want to do tradery things?
3.
Well, not everyone's
Okay.
at a turn.
Do I need to add anything to that, or you got it?
I got it.
Okay, because now that I'm at the gas station, I have some resources. If we
You got
need
some
to.
Doritos.
So at the beginning, we chose of the 5
done?
cards
This did not happen.
that your secret objective are on. One of them had a traitorous element to it. What is it called specifically?
Betrayal.
Betrayal. So the odds of us having one
colony
is pretty
on the hill.
high.
Yes.
Yes.
4 out of the 5 are clean. 1 being a dirty traitor.
So either the one card with traitor on it is out, which would be the only card we did not use,
Yeah.
or one of us has it.
There are extra Crossroads cards. Wesker Wild There's new cards
Right.
for every location, and depending on which module
Alright.
you use, different Crossroads cards come
Put
in
a
and out.
card.
Azul's fun.
I love Azul.
I'm going to use
Remember that 30 fruit
the
card?
die. Put two food.
Yay, we're well fed.
And it
I
tells
agree,
you what
nice
number
job.
it has to be
Nice
on
job.
there usually.
Was it?
See that? What does it say? 4
Uno
plus?
Maestro.
So just be aware of
So
that.
our
Yeah,
links
so
are
that's right. A 4, right?
are weird
Tiny.
today.
Yeah, our links are not
They were
working.
the other day, too.
4, right?
Yeah.
Let's go over here.
And then Mike's
Azul is the Portuguese tiles. It's the stained glass one.
What are you trying to
It's
do? Tim?
Sagrada.
I'm going to the hospital and search. With
Which
Mike,
person?
Mike Cho.
Okay, so
And
he
then
has to
Needs to roll
roll.
for exposure. And insta-death.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Can't believe you moved him after everything we said.
I know,
He
right?
Always
Well,
dies.
he's
No, stained glass is Sagrada.
Yeah, I just explained that.
Oh, sorry.
and he's going to search, right? He has
Okay.
a 4, right?
Great.
Give me a card. Cool.
So yeah, Uno Maestro. I can't see the link, but if you post it
And-
again, I can check it on the other computer.
He's going to search again.
Okay. Here you go.
All right. And I think that's it, right? And I draw a Crossroads card
Well, you don't need to do it right this second because we're ending the round.
in the round.
So now we're going to go through the colony phase.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing is to pay food. At this point, we only need to pay 2 food because there's only 4 survivors left in the colony. So we'll pay that very easily.
Oh, nice.
Next, we check the
They
waste.
left.
As long as there's less than 10, we're good. There are 4. So that's going to need to be controlled at some point. Resolve the crisis. Okay, the crisis said that we needed fuel equal to the number of non-exiled players. You know what I should have done is put some extra ones in here so we could have turned up we could have gained.
Turned up for what?
I thought I was curious.
Oh, I didn't know what
Turn
you
up the
posted.
morale.
For,
I assumed you didn't
for
have
us, we
enough.
see Jesse is the,
T.
and then it says like a dead link. So I don't know what that said there.
Hello, Dispamonite.
But now I have the
Dispamonite,
other
finally. We have someone
Hello
to...
there, children.
So we've got 1 fuel right here, 2 fuels, 3 fuels, 4 fuels. That's 4 fuels. So we succeeded in this temperature drop. What happens to these? They get discarded.
They go out of the game.
But they go into a place where we
So we
know
have
where they
no
are.
traders. Who
Yeah.
played the red one?
What?
Well, there was 1 red and 3 yellows.
That doesn't matter.
No bandits
Okay,
coming
so
out.
nothing happens
Oh, well,
here,
that's,
so we can take that out. Next, we add zombies. So the number of zombies is dependent on the number of people. So 2 zombies are going to be added here,
And they get added 1,
and then 2.
2.
We'll check on this.
And then
now
in the
for observation
locations, it's
tokens.
going to be...
So 1 for
One.
the police station.
Yep.
Someone has a rules question.
Yes,
1
I
for
have the
library,
answer.
1 for the hospital.
Can
1
rule
for the
check on
gas
this game. I play
station.
starvation tokens as once you
And
get
2
one,
here at
you lose
Raxon.
1 morale each turn after you get one as they stay there. Is that right? No, that is not right, Wesker Wild. Although that is a common misconception. If you get a starvation token in here, that round that you placed it, you are going to lose 1 morale. But next round, if you're able to feed your people, the starvation token has no effect. The starvation token or tokens will only have effect on rounds when you cannot succeed at feeding your people. On rounds when you can't feed your people, for every starvation token, you will lose 1 morale.
So
And the
it's
second time you
worse.
can't do it, you gain another one. So every time you can't do it, you gain more, and each one's going to remove the morale. But only if you can't feed your people that round.
So
I
now
remember.
we've added zombies, so now we need to do the bandits. The only place where the bandit is Raxon. The bandits loot this, and it's get played face up at the bandits' hideout. So if you want to come here, there's some C4.
Uh-oh. We should probably take that away from them.
They don't do anything with it.
I know,
Yeah, they don't.
But just think if they did.
That's all for the bandits. The Raxon. Then we move to Raxon. No one entered the containment code, so did they just appear?
Robotech. When did that game come out? Is that a new hotness? I've actually
I
never heard
believe
of
they
it.
do.
I've been working on a video with a lot of robots.
At the beginning of the colony phase, if there are 2 action dice on the Raxon location, all players vote.
There's not.
At the beginning of the colony phase, if there are not 2 action dice on the Raxon location,
There's not.
or if thumbs down was chosen, place the zombies listed on the audio log side of the top card of the Raxon Experiments deck using the matching standees. When more than one zombie is placed by the card, roll for each zombie's placement one at a time.
Roll for the first zombie, Joe.
For these?
Yeah, just roll one of them.
3.
3.
School.
Roll again.
Yes,
6.
Exactly.
Gas
This
station.
night.
That means you have to take him out before you take anyone else out.
Like thematically, we have to take away this.
So
Yeah, technically, all of that should have happened before we ever got
yeah.
to the add zombie stat.
This is how you take down the Hydras. Just keep that in mind. We'll put it on
Is this?
school, I guess. That's how you take down. This is special rules for fighting those zombies.
I just
Yeah,
noticed he
let's
has two
just
heads.
go over it right now.
Where's the other
So,
one?
right here.
Oh, okay.
Hang
He's
out,
flat.
we're all-
He's the Hydra. 1 through 3, you thought it was dead. It should have been dead.
It's like
So
thematic
it
results.
says that you would have to roll for exposure twice.
Because 2 heads.
And then on the other, if you roll a 4 through 6,
So he can't be sniped.
No.
Wow.
you have to do a regular attack. Remove 2 cards in your hand from the game if possible, and remove the Hydra from the board.
Yeah, they're hardcore. If you don't do Raxon every time. This time it's a
Right.
4 and a 2.
Well then.
Oh, actually, I guess if you roll a 1 through a 3, it doesn't actually kill it. You have to flee.
Well, and
And you roll for exposure twice.
so where Ronald is a prime example. If he were to want to attack these zombies, he has to attack the Hydra first. He can't just be like, I'm going to kill that one.
Okay. So, knife goes to my right, correct? It's some weird order in this game.
No, it goes to the left.
No, it doesn't.
Does it go to the right?
First of all,
We can vote.
we can vote.
Oh, okay.
Did we move them? First, let's go back. Did we check the main objective? We have not succeeded the main objective. Next, move the round marker. Move the round marker down 1 space.
We have 5 more chances to
Now we can pass the first player token. But when you're playing with the Long Night expansion, any of us can call for a vote to not move first player and leave Jesse as the first player. Why would we want to or not want to do that? I will explain that now. Number 1, we might not want to do that if we suspect Jesse of being evil, because first player breaks ties. So if there was a vote and there was somehow a tie, Jesse would break the tie always as first player. But why would we want to leave it with Jesse? Because one of the criticisms of this game when it first came out is this very bizarre mechanic that you're going to pass that to your right.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It goes to Joe.
Yeah.
So Joe, who just went, is going to go
another turn.
is going to go again.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
Forever for you to get a turn.
I'm 7 people get to take a turn before I get to go.
Yeah.
So
I would vote
that
to
is
leave it.
why you might not want to move it this turn. We can decide every time if we want to do a vote.
Okay.
I call for a vote.
Is that specifically Long Night or is that something?
Specifically Long Night.
Specifically Long
Okay.
Night. I call for a vote. I vote that we do not move it.
Admiral
Okay,
Daddy.
so the way the vote is going to work, everybody puts their hand sideways like this. At the count of 3, so you go 1, 2, 3, vote.
That's an
If you-
agreement. That's up.
If you vote up, we leave it with Jesse.
Okay.
If you vote down, it's going to pass to you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Cool.
Okay, Travis's wasn't on screen, but
But-
all of us voted thumbs up.
It was on the.
I'm going to call you Melissa.
It's on that cam.
Oh.
So we've decided to leave our first player with Admiral Daddy.
No, that is not a thing. No,
totally
It
is
is
a thing.
my birthday. There will be no Admiral Daddy.
Don't be mad that you're not
No!
Admiral Daddy.
No,
Admiral Child over here.
not a thing.
Adjust your headphone volume, please.
Yeah. R.I.P. headphones. Sorry, guys. All right,
I'm
so
not.
next we're going to reveal a crisis.
Yes.
What is the crisis? We get bandits
2 and 3.
at 2. The grocery
One to
store.
the grocery store and one to the school. Powerful wins. We need junk, and it doesn't have to say junk. It just needs
Has
this
that
symbol
symbol.
on it. It might say some other something, but it just needs that symbol. Equal to the number of non-exiled players. If we fail, we remove from the game the top 5 cards of each location's item deck.
Ooh, that's the game right there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35 cards would just get removed out of
Wow.
the game.
How about that?
So actually, the default dice chuck is that it moves,
Yeah.
unless someone speaks up and says they would like for it to not move.
I was gonna say I hate that mechanic, so I'll probably call for the vote every time.
Okay, so if we don't succeed on this, we're going to lose all those cards, which remember, our main goal is to get cards with the people on there.
And we already cut the decks in half.
Blood
so-
Bowler, we decided not to move the knife.
That's right.
We voted against it. This is a long
Keep
night.
it.
We have a special mechanism that lets us keep it.
Mac is staying where he is.
And if we could get 2 additional junks, we get to increase the morale. So
How many do we need?
we need 4.
4. It's always going to be 4 unless somebody's exiled.
I can contribute 1.
I can contribute 1.
Currently, I can't contribute any, but hopefully I'll find some at the
I can
library.
contribute 2.
Are we
Okay, well,
rolling?
we have
Well,
it if
that's
we
it.
need
Ready
it.
to roll yet?
Yeah, we're ready to roll.
Oh my god, I have so many dice.
Finally, good rolls.
Ooh.
Or better
Questionable
rolls.
rolls.
I'm rolling for Nadia.
Horrible.
You can take a 6.
I'll change my 5 into a 6.
Changing my 1 into a 6.
I'll change my
Change a 1 to a 6.
2 into a 6.
You changed a
Nice.
1 into a 6? Nice.
Yeah, change a 1 to
This
a
is what I
all
have now.
6s now.
Me too. I know that you could decide as a group to keep the knife where it is until one person wants, but otherwise, just for the sake of play speed. Yes, sure.
That was his
No,
vote.
I'm going to
His
take
vote was
I'll leave it
sure
as a
the
2.
knife.
I'm going to make a 1 a 6 as well.
All right, first up.
Dice rolling. Terrifying. Blood Boiler is a Euro gamer at heart. I don't think he likes dice games too much.
I'm going to remove that using my non-colony thing. Once per round during your turn, kill 1 zombie or 1 bandit at my location. Yeah.
Bye.
Now I'm going to search like crazy.
He was
Let's do a
searching man.
search at the library. Okay.
Yes, blood.
Let's
That
do-
exposure die is a terrifying die. Yep. Yep. The vote doesn't take much time,
I
though.
really don't.
Well, it's just only if someone calls for it, right? So,
Okay.
pretty neat.
I guess I
Are we
should
worried
do
about
this.
trying to keep Raxon?
Oh, yeah,
From
we would need
popping?
a 4 and a 2 this time.
I have a 2.
Of all 6s.
I have all 6s. No one has a 4.
So, no then.
So that would be the Frostwalker? that's
2
gonna
of
come?
them.
Gonna add food to the supply.
That's just, there are so few ways to mitigate that blasted die. Yep. What'd you do?
Add a food to the supply, please.
Nice. Oh.
I did not draw junk, but I did draw an outsiders, which is what we need anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Okay, what does it say?
Add the top card of the survivor deck.
To your following.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Place
who
their
is
matching standee. Add 1 helpless survivor to the colony. Plus, we have to roll for that as well. I'll roll this dice.
Who is it?
It will be Arthur Thurston, the principal. I found him at school.
He is
Oh,
so
found him in the
creepy.
library.
Kind of warm in here, guys. I'm turning on the fan.
Is this
Cunning
him?
Quill.
Is that him?
No.
No. Although
He's
he-
the other creepy one that looks like
He's
that.
got a flashlight.
Yes,
There's
he
like
does.
30 million standees.
I'm rolling this for the other
Drunk
helpless
Santa
survivor.
is the creepiest.
No, Drunk
Is that-
Santa's that bad.
4 higher, add 1. So yeah, we need to add 2. Cunning Quill. Thanks for the biddies. Drunk Santa is the
Yeah.
creepiest. Yeah, once per round at the school. When performing a search at the school, you may look at and keep 1 additional card.
Oh, did somebody read a Crossroads for Jesse?
Oh, no. Did it happen? I'm at the library. I killed something.
And he has somebody at the colony.
And I have someone at the colony.
It says. I don't.
Yeah, that happened.
What was it?
You have more followers in your control than some other player does.
It
Was
just
that true
happened.
at the start of his turn?
It just happened.
Okay, so good timing.
Because we only have 2 each. He has 3.
I just got my 3rd, yeah.
I cannot find that guy.
So you'll start reading that. Here,
Let me
let
see him
me.
again.
Pass this down.
Unless he got mixed in with the zombies.
Pass that down. And also pass me a dice, please, for him for later. And
Oh,
read
there
my
he is. I see
crossroads,
him. He's in the
please.
zombies.
I said, I care about you. I do. That won't ever change, but I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
Who's
I
in the
won't tell
zombies?
them what you're up to,
This
but
game's
it's
got
can't
like
be part
50
of
million
of it
standings.
You're gonna have to read it again. They're not listening.
Go for it.
I care about you. I
Aw.
do. That won't ever
Thank
change,
you.
but I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I won't tell them what you're up to, but I can't be a part of it.
Travis
Part
does
of it
have
any
3.
longer. Not now. Option 1. I understand better than
Yeah,
you.
Jesse, you don't have more
So-
people than I do.
I have more
He
than
only
another
needs
player.
to have more than one
Oh.
person.
Yeah,
at the
I have
table,
more than
and he
both of
does.
them.
So
That's
are
why
are
Dice
you
chose,
both
or that's why Wes
both
won.
options?
Yes, he gets to pick and only him.
Okay, what's my options?
I understand better than you think. Perhaps I knew this day was coming, but your happiness is more important to me than anything, so I won't stand in your way. Remove a survivor card from your following and add it to the following of a player that has fewer survivors than you do. Option 2, I see. It doesn't matter how soiled your hands are, but as soon as mine look tarnished, you're ready to walk away. I know what keeps you up at night. I know the stains you'll never be able to wash away. And as soon as you walk away, everyone else will know too. Roll a die. On a result of 3 or lower, lose 1 morale.
So either give one of your people to someone
I'm
else.
gonna give one of my
or
people to
lose a
somebody
morale.
else. I'm gonna give my team leader. All she's doing is giving us free dice. So, I mean, she's okay. She just stays
You
up.
have to give them to one of them.
Yeah. Guess Joe, you get a person.
Do you have any desires as far as taking that or not taking that?
She's not really that good at stuff, but she gives us.
You're
that
not allowed
nice
to
dice
say what's
roll.
in here, but you could say like, "Oh, I really do need another person," or
Yeah,
"No, I don't
well,
want another person."
Well, how do you feel, Ronald?
I'm cool either way.
Okay.
I'm the same thing.
Okay. So, who wants it?
Me.
There you go.
You what? Yeah.
It's the dice is for her to do the roll, so you're gonna have to acquire.
Yeah, that's
another
for
dice
later,
or
yeah.
something. Well then, or actually
She's a
here's
politician.
the die. Take mine because I don't need it anymore. I guess Rosa's in charge now.
Is that it for you, Jesse?
Roll the dice, take the gamble.
No.
I'm trying to keep us alive. We're at 4. Although, what was it? Was it 3 or higher?
It was half and half.
Oh, 4 or higher then.
Yeah. I don't know. He had the card.
Are you done,
that's rough.
Jesse?
I am
It was 3.
done, yes.
All right, Kevin's going to assassinate.
3 or lower.
If I'm there, but nobody else is coming to Raxon this round, right?
Who are your people?
I have
Or
the
where are
monkey.
they?
I have the monkey
Blue, Derek, and Kevin.
and the police station and the colony.
Dun, dun, dun.
I was like, it's always the colony.
Remember how
No.
that fire drew in all those zombies last week?
Yeah, this is an original.
Well, the other day I was looking out at the lighthouse and I had an idea.
I've had this before.
What if we fired that thing up? Yeah, we've had it like multiple times.
Yeah.
What if we fired that thing up to lure the dead? Hasn't been in full use in decades, but they light up. They light up every now and then for a special occasion, so I don't think it'd be that bad of shape. Only option. You may move 1 action die from your unused action die
I have
pool
enough.
to your used action die pool to remove 1 zombie from every location. If you do not,
Yes.
nothing happens.
I'll waste this 2 to move 1 zombie from every
The
location.
stream is freezing?
We're not getting any dropped frames.
One.
Yeah, we're all good for that.
1. They can't be removed. Police station and colony.
So you just lost a die and you were able to take a zombie out of every location?
That's pretty good exchange.
That's nice.
Lighthouse.
Should have done that earlier.
So Kevin's going to.
Don't forget the crisis.
I mean, the lighthouse
Oh,
has
right,
been
right,
there
right.
for years, and nobody's using it.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to roll for exposure to go out there with all this gas.
Oh, we didn't think of it, you know.
What do we
Ideas.
not want?
Hey, junk.
I will contribute this 1 card to the crisis. I'm gonna shoot this bandit off my monkey.
Shoot this bandit
You
off
get
my
a free
monkey.
shot. Explain how that works. Yeah.
Once per round during my turn, I can kill 1 zombie or bandit at any location. Do not roll for exposure.
Sweet.
It's way better than mine.
So
Mine's
let's
just
see.
where I am.
Can I do a search with Derek with this 3? Can I have a police station card, please? I'm gonna play it. Wait, what's the main objective? We need 4?
We need 6 of them.
What about 2?
Well, that only is gonna. If you roll, it'll. We just need 6 of the cards.
We have 2 under there right
But
now.
I have to play this basically. Add the top card of the survivor deck
Could
to
you
your.
trade that to somebody?
Theoretically, someone has to request it.
So maybe Joe can request it on his
You
turn.
could.
just to give them, more dice.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere this round either.
Yeah.
And I have
Do I see 3 characters doing this thriller dance on a screensaver in the background? We actually love
again,
to
please.
put up a GIF every game we play.
Joe, another
Is it-
police station card.
Thematic to the game.
I found 2 people there, by the way, in the lowest odds.
This lowest every spot's lowest. So
Let Derek search again, please.
that's golden, Dice Chuck says.
I think it adds a little something.
You can go back and look
Let's-
at our VODs or check out our YouTube channel for
Yeah.
all our old videos. You can see all the different GIFs. See
Let's
if you can
make it interesting.
catch them.
Monkey search.
Monkey search.
Here you go.
Did he live? Did he die? He lived!
That looked so sketchy. Doesn't he get to pick 2?
Oh, yeah, he does, because he's the monkey. He's a monkey!
That's the whole point.
Lame. All those cards and none of what I wanted. How are we on the crisis? You're going to contribute to the crisis?
Yep, we have enough. I'm going to put 1. Joe's going to put in 2.
If we get an extra, do we get a morale?
We have to get 2 extra.
I could put in 1.
Where I'm at, it's not likely to find junk. My other chick needs to stay at the house. Oh, I have another guy. Where's Nadia at? Oh, she's still over there.
Yeah.
She could go roll out somebody and go look for some junk, but there's no guarantee she's going to
How
find
about this?
it.
If either of you encounter an extra junk, request a junk, and you can put it in.
Great. I love it.
I'm going to...
Thank you, Dice Check.
Oh, I
Hey,
haven't
Wesker
used-
Wild, to answer your question,
Exactly.
this is one of the expansion packs. These are the improvement
Don't you dice
modules.
check.
During the game, you can attempt to improve these things and add them to the colony.
Question: does anybody, Joe or Ronald, do you want a free move? Would you like? Because I can use my pulse gun to move you for free from one place to another.
Oh, snap. Yeah,
What a bad guy.
why don't you move me?
Twice per round, you can place 1 bandit, zombie, or survivor, including
Oh,
yourself.
nice.
Oh, you have to start at my location.
If-
Never mind.
Oh,
So my guy,
I thought that was a little too
It's like
good.
a catapult.
Where are you?
basically.
Oh, you're
Way
alone.
over at the police station.
okay.
So never mind.
he doesn't have to roll for exposure. So
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she
Well,
only,
you'd also
it only
have to
matters
start
if
where
she
I
rolls
am,
a pipe.
so-
no, but I'm saying like when if I attack. So if I attack the double-headed guy, do I not roll for exposure against him?
It's on there.
Does it say
isn't
when attacking?
Something about
Yeah.
that.
This is when performing an attack with.
I think then it counts.
Because this says
Yeah, it doesn't
the
specify
attacking
what
survivor
it is.
must roll for exposure twice.
But I think if you have attack-specific character abilities, they overrule that. Because, like, I can't snipe one of the Hydra.
Right.
But since his ability is specifically attack,
Yeah, I
it
think so.
applies.
I think that's probably true.
That's
If
what
not,
Rodney
we just
Smith.
house rule it.
That's what Rodney Smith made me believe. Canadians.
We love Canadians, by the way.
I'd move to Canada in a heartbeat. All right, I'm passing turn.
That needs to go underneath
Okay.
also, by the way. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is add to the crisis. I have some junk right here. The next thing I'm going to do is go somewhere else where maybe I could find some junk. I guess I could leave him here right now and just move Nadia. Although Nadia has to roll. Nadia, it's more dangerous to move Nadia, but she's also another mouth to feed. So
Yeah, she went to school.
I think I'll move to the grocery store.
Roll for exposure.
That's a wound.
Remember, you can with Derek in play, you can spend a food to remove a wound.
Anybody can?
Anybody
As
can.
long on their turn, as long as he is alive.
But you almost never want to do that
Spend
because
food, yeah.
food is more valuable as food.
and
Sure,
because if
just
we ever
spend
get a
medicine.
crisis that we need it, like that's when it's really rough.
Do we need to worry about the zombie and the?
No.
No. It only matters if like this was completely filled up with zombies, the next one would overrun.
Okay.
So it's the same thing out here. If all the spaces are filled up, the next one that places kills someone.
But if in the case of the bandits, it will kill the bandit.
Is that right? I thought it always kills us first.
Us first. But like at the school, that's going to keep attracting
Oh.
zombies. So eventually that bandit, in 4 rounds, that bandit's dead if no one goes there.
And the school will be filled up with zombies.
Details.
I'm going to search at the grocery store. She needs a 4 to search.
So I guess this guy isn't so bad if you just don't mind
If
leaving
no one
him
wants to
there.
go to the school.
Okay, I'm thinking about some of these cards that bring in extra mouths to feed.
Yeah.
There's no requirement that we play them now and feed them for the
you're
whole
thinking
rest
we
of
do
the
it all
game.
at once.
Yeah.
Wait
That's a
till
good
we're
idea.
on like round
The end.
one round left, and we're only gonna have to feed them once. You know.
That's
But
a
as
good
soon as
idea.
we get to the end, if we have enough cards, check it's wherever it is on the thing, then we win.
That's right. It's check main objective, which is step number 5. But we will have to pay food, which is step number 1.
Right.
So we'll have to feed them once.
So like,
But
how many cards are under there now?
through 2 or 3.
I think 3.
I think 3.
I have 1.
Wait, 2?
Because he didn't end up playing the 3rd one. Remember?
That's
That's gonna
nice.
pass it to Joe.
Well, I have 1,
And I have 1.
so we need,
two
2
more.
more.
All right.
that's
Next, I'm
very
gonna do this and search again at the
Although it
grocery
would be the
store.
ultimate trader move to say you had it and actually don't have it.
I'm gonna search one more time at the grocery store. Okay. Do we want to make it so that we have 2 extra things there, so that we gain one morale?
I wouldn't be
Cunning
mad at
trader trick. Yeah.
it. Would you like to request something from me, Ronald?
So Joe, you said you're gonna put 2 in here, right?
Yes.
So I have 1 and he hasn't 1, so that would give us 6 total, which would help us actually increase morale.
Which is very hard to do.
Can I request some junk?
My junk.
So I have to play it immediately. And since it was requested, I think it's actually known what it was since it was requested.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's junk. And then I'm going to put my junk, which is coming
Why
directly.
did you play it? Because we did.
Because if we couldn't get to
If I
6,
didn't
there's no
find
point in
any.
wasting it.
Right, that's what it was. But
Okay.
you did find some. Where were you? You're at the grocery store?
We
No.
went to the grocery store right here.
Yeah.
With a bandit.
With my old person.
Oh, we have such memories.
Yeah.
She knows what.
Thank you, Abby.
Okay, here's an extra one.
Did you have
from
fun at the parade
grocery
today?
store where I am.
Did you catch good stuff?
Just to make that obvious. Hey, Abby, how's it going? I love how it says
Hello,
happy
Abby.
birthday, Mr. Travis.
Now say it in French. Bon anniversaire.
Joyeux anniversaire.
Whatever. I don't speak French.
Joyeux anniversaire, Monsieur Travis.
It's me. Tish, that's French.
Okay, what else do I want to do? I did
It's funny how
that.
that language makes you pronounce names.
Everything's
differently.
pretty. Abby, look. I'm a monkey. I'm a monkey, Abby.
All right, I think I'm done.
Stop
So-
monkeying around.
Hi, bonjour, Abby. Comment ça va?
So on food, we're okay.
We are fine on food for right now. We only need 3 food.
Okay.
I mean, there's always food for next round, and sometimes this will also ask for food.
I was going to say, if she can cook, always cook.
Yeah, if you have a die to spare,
Well, I
Because
can't
it-
search. I got 2 low ones. I can't do it. I can't attack. I can move him and attack.
you also can request the survivor card from Travis if you want to get another person in your mix.
I'll request a survivor card from Travis.
But you'd have to play it immediately. And didn't we decide we didn't want to do that?
Do we want to do that or not do that?
What I was suggesting is let's not play them all right now. That's not to say that if he would like to have another person right now.
I don't really need to have.
That's
another person.
acceptable.
That's all right.
Then let's wait.
It's a good idea, though. Yeah.
If people might, someone might.
I mean, I don't-
Someone's going to probably end up dying.
Oh,
So
his
I
didn't
don't-
happen. Did his crossroads card happen?
I haven't even drawn it yet.
I don't have.
Ça
I
va
don't
très
have
bien. Oh.
That's French for that was my mom. Weird.
And spelling.
In the hell does this mean?
That's
That's an item?
That's one of those.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Spoiler alert! It's not gonna. It's not gonna.
Okay.
I haven't even
See your
seen a
hand.
way to even do this yet.
One of the cards I turned in,
like you're
the
showing
junk
attention.
that I gave you, is
Well, I'm confused.
either play it as junk or to put an improvement token on the thing.
I see.
So is it worth me moving to take one of these Hydra guys out? Trademark Hydra.
Like
Can you
killing
cook
it?
before you go?
He's talking about with Mike Chang.
Or should I?
Are
Because I can only search or put food in, and so I was saying.
I mean, is anybody planning to go to the school? Because
Yeah, I'm gonna go to school. I have the principal.
if you both go to the school, then 3 people or 3 zombies will come out next round, unless somebody kills the bandit.
Well, it's only one more person's turn
Yeah.
because he already went.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or you could come help out Ronald at the gas station. I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to it. Those are hard to take
The
out.
problem is we're just going to get more and more of these baddies, and they're all going to have different abilities.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I wouldn't necessarily at this point. Because you'd have to roll for exposure to get there.
All right.
So you gotta actually use up a 4 and a 2 to make that go away,
Every
Mm.
round.
or whatever it shows. Wow.
That's one of the reasons I'm leaving the monkey there, hoping that I get good.
Yeah. You have a lot of dice.
I
many
do. Well, I
people
have the night vision
Oh,
goggles.
that's what
I've
it
got
is.
3 people
Okay.
plus night vision goggles.
Night vision goggles.
So should I add food to the?
That's pretty cool.
I mean, all I can
Yeah.
do is search or get
It's from the
food
expansion.
or attack.
Bye, Abby.
Since I'm not gonna move.
Bye, Abby.
I'm not gonna attack.
Thank you, Abby.
Do I have to use the dice? Or-
yes.
You can always build barricades. You can always clean
Clean
waste.
That it might be necessary.
Yeah, clean
Okay.
waste.
I'll clean waste then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5.
That's halfway to.
Well, he's going to have to, he can remove 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
They go into a stack over here of cards. There is
That's not
a
bad.
there is a game mechanic that lets you
Oh,
go
has someone
through
been
those.
doing that before? Someone clean waste already?
No, those were from some other mechanics.
We have enough food right now, right?
Yeah, we do.
And then we have enough food for next round too, right? Because there's.
We're
No,
eating
we
3.
won't.
The
3 of them are going to get
helpless
eaten. See these
survivors.
guys here?
Oh, okay. Oh, they got those guys. Okay.
If you can cook, I would cook.
Okay, I'll add food then. 2 food.
2 more food. Now that
Yeah.
keeps us for
I
both
would
rounds.
cook every time.
Yes.
Like,
Because as soon as we get a crisis that takes food,
It's really bad. Don't forget to add to the crisis if you haven't already, Joe.
And then I will. And then I can just do a barricade.
Okay.
Sure.
Where would you like to build the barricade at?
I'll go around over here. Okay,
Yes.
and I'm done.
All right. Well, since the DVD player was not in play, that didn't happen. All right. So we are on to the colony
the
phase.
DVD
So the
flip.
First
it's an
thing that
upgrade,
happened
is Raxon.
That's
yes.
funny.
So
We didn't
get-
stop this from happening, so the Frostwalkers are coming into the
Bwah,
world.
bwah, 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 6, 2.
And 2.
Oh, look, Ronald, you have another friend.
How nice.
And at the grocery store.
So we knew the monster that was coming out,
Yep, we
Oh,
always
okay.
know.
Yeah,
It
'cause
says
it
right
says it on
here
the
what
thing.
it's going to be.
but we don't know where he goes.
And there's actually even some
That's random, yeah.
some text about them,
Mm-hmm.
what they are.
If you want
the
flavor
matter.
text.
the flavor
Yeah.
text, yeah.
And
so
it just
what
so
does
happened.
he actually do? This
All right,
Frostwalker.
so this says
He brings the winter.
if you
Winter
roll
is
a
coming.
1 through a 4, you're able to club it over the head and push yourself free, but the burning cold takes root in your skin, place a frostbite wound on your survivor. If you
Ouch.
roll a 5 or 6, you push it off of you and knock it to the ground. You place and you shatter its face, place a frostbite wound on the survivor, and remove the Frostwalker from the game.
Mm.
So only if you roll a 5 or 6 do you get to
You had red and yellow for a
That's
second.
remove the guy. He doesn't die from a 1 through a 4.
Ouch.
Wow.
The hotspot's ringing.
Yeah.
Do we do bandits at the end?
Bandits are after
When add
zombies,
zombies.
yeah.
I think
So,
so, would call
hey,
it.
food.
Go down.
We've got 1, 2, 3. 3 food, no problem.
Excellent.
Next,
waste.
we've got check waste.
That's good.
We've just checked it. It's fine. Next, we're going to resolve the crisis. So
And
we
now
need
let's see
junk
if trader gonna trait.
equal to the number of
I
players.
didn't put anything in.
Trader's gonna trade. Joe's nervous.
He's shifting in his chair.
Yeah, he's like, as soon as
uncomfortable
Jesse
chair.
realized he
It's-
didn't put anything
it's
in.
not the- it's not. Yeah. A little bit
That's
of
Melissa's
Alright.
share. So.
Junk.
chair of a trader.
Junk, 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 junk.
Wow. Could
And
we have not
one of them
rolled-
is grocery store as well. And one from the police station.
That's
That's the one I gave you.
Awesome.
So what that means is our morale is going to increase up to 5.
Yay!
This makes me think we might not have a traitor.
Of the 5 cards drawn, we did not get the traitor one. Wow.
We did
I
not.
was waiting for the time to strike.
I mean, I put that in.
Or that. I know what I am, so I feel good about this.
I put a bunch of those in.
Considering I didn't put any junk in that, I feel good about it.
Add zombies. All right, so let's do the colony first. How many? 3. 1, 2, 3.
One at the police station.
Police station gets 1. Grocery store gets 2. The school gets 1. The library gets 1. The hospital gets 1. And you get a zombie. And you get a zombie. The gas station is looking pretty bleak. And Raxon gets 1. Cool beans. Now we do bandits.
That actually is during
Wait, don't we have
the
to draw-
crisis card reveal.
Crisis card, yeah.
Yeah, this thing.
When we reveal a new crisis card is when we add the bandits.
Where does the discard go? Just at the bottom or something?
No, the bandits. The
No, that's when the
bandits steal
yeah.
stuff.
Now
right
bandits steal stuff.
Oh.
So from the grocery store, the bandits took
Right.
some medicine. From the school, the bandits took some football pads.
Gotta have those.
And there's no other bandits.
There was one at Raxon.
I shot it.
Aw. You should have left it there. It would have been an easy way for us to get Raxon supplies.
I get 2 cards at Raxon, assuming I live.
And also there's zombies there. Oh,
Yeah.
this is not looking good.
It's
Choose
like
the
he
bottom?
wasn't paying attention.
No, it goes out of play.
Yeah.
And we don't reveal a new one just yet.
Not yet. Zombies have been added. Bandits have been dealt with. Check the main objective.
Not quite there yet.
Move round tracker.
Down
On
to
track
4.
to 4.
Pass first player. I call for a vote that we do not move it.
1, 2, 3. Still not on camera.
It's on this camera.
If you just take a glance that way, you'll be able to tell,
I don't.
Melissa, whether you're on or not.
Alright, it remains.
Yep. Okay, so next we're going to reveal a new crisis. Let's see what it
Oh,
is.
I got 30,000 cards over here.
Zombie Surge.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
We need junk.
Yay!
Equal to the number of non-exiled players. If we fail, add 6 zombies to the colony and 1 to all other locations.
Ooh, man. There's going to be some
That's bad, but it's not that bad.
It could be worse.
It's
It
bad
could be a
because we
lot
just
worse.
spent.
I was going to say, I can contribute 0.
I figure that's a lot of people's numbers
Roll
right now.
those action die. Where's our person that can change die?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's over there.
I need 1 for that.
What are these 2 die over here?
6.
She rolled a 6.
I'm changing my 1 to a 6.
I'm changing my
Same.
3 to a 6.
What these 2 die? Raxon needs 2 5s. I don't have any.
I don't have any.
I have
He has
one.
one, but
I don't have any.
So
it's happening.
we're gonna get a tank. I'll deal with that. Jesse, Joe, read his crossroads card.
Right. Call of the Zombie Messiah. I don't like the zombie thing, but then again, I have no junk. Didn't have it last time
This
either.
doesn't happen.
Does not? Okay. I'm going to kill the zombie that's at my place, at the library.
Did we finish talking about the junk question?
The junk question.
Yeah, are we going to have enough junk here?
I have nothing to contribute.
I'm going to try to find some junk.
Okay. So you killed that. You need to roll for exposure unless you have an ability.
It's an ability. I think I need to head over to the school with my guy. I mean, this guy's basically treated as a normal zombie. He's just hard to kill, right?
And if you're going to attack someone there, you have to attack the special one first.
Ooh, there's a detail. I'm still going to travel there. With the principal?
Principal's going to the school.
Yeah, because he gets a special search.
Maybe we can set these.
How's that bandit affect me?
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. Okay.
But when they go to add zombies, since there's 2 of you
Yeah.
there, 2 zombies will be added.
Gotcha.
You can attack him.
I can straight it and won't
He has a
roll for
value of
exposure,
4.
huh?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't expose you to attack him. That's
Insta
2.
death!
So he's dead.
Great.
He goes to the graveyard,
You meddling kid.
And his card goes there too.
and you lose 1 of your action die.
Yes, I do. By 3.
And we lose 1 morale.
We lose 1 morale.
The one we fought so hard to get.
Yeah. And
that's why.
It would spread.
At the school.
Yeah.
Ooh, does it spread to bandits?
That's a question I don't have the answer to either.
Ooh, let's pull out the rules.
In the meantime, I'm going to search at the library with my other person.
I don't see it, huh?
Ooh, I'm going to equip this. Library blueprints. Once per round, when you're performing a search at the library, you can look and keep 1 additional card. So I'm going to search right now for 2 cards.
I don't see anything about it. I'm gonna guess no. Because they're not like hanging out
Whoa, okay. Another book. Look but don't touch. Once per round, when performing a search with the survivor, you may look at 3 additional cards.
Look at, but not keep.
Yeah, but I'm going to be going through that library deck.
Pick what you want.
Or whatever deck. So I didn't get any junk. Y'all saw what I got. I also have some food, so I guess I'll turn in these for food. I mean, we're doing okay on food. I'm worried if another food comes up. I have food in hand. I have some medicine.
You can always play
other
the
than
food.
that. What's that?
You can always play food.
Well, I'm waiting. I mean, but
Yeah.
if the can thing shows up,
Yeah,
I want
I
to be
agree.
ready for it. But I don't have junk, so we're okay on food, so I'm going to hold on to it. And that's my turn.
Read me a crossroads card, please.
What did we learn about the bandit? Nothing?
I don't think it spreads.
No.
I didn't see anything that says it does.
I don't think it spreads either. Everything that says spreads to a
Yeah,
survivor.
thematically, I think it doesn't.
Continue play.
So nerve-wracking.
I
Kevin's,
love the ones that are literally like if the person sneezes, like the real live person sneezes.
Kevin's
Yeah.
gonna shoot a zombie for free, like he do.
Where did you shoot it from?
From the colony. From
Sniper.
Excellent. Yes.
I mean,
You ask me this every single time.
I could use some help.
Are you gonna roll? I assumed you're rolling out of there this turn.
Okay, I can. I'll just leave them there. No, hope nobody needs gas.
Besides, I gotta keep him alive.
My principal died.
Derek wants to search at the police station once.
Pass it down.
Finally. He's gonna add to his night vision goggles and his pulse cannon an assault rifle. Once per round, when this survivor performs an attack, kill 2 zombies instead of 1. Do not roll for exposure.
Nice.
Except there's only 1 zombie and he can pulse them away. Well, now what do I want to do? Let's keep searching with Mr. Derek. 2 more, please.
Gotta remind myself what my objective is.
I'm thinking. Okay, what can he attack with? Ooh, a 2, and I have 2 of those. But I could also search with the monkey. Is there anywhere where I need to come kill zombies? I can't go to the grocery store.
There's going to be a
'cause
problem
3
at the
people there.
grocery store.
Yeah, but if I go to the grocery store, I can kill 2 of them, and then 3 zombies appear.
Right.
Can't really go to the school, so it doesn't behoove him to... What are y'all doing over there at the grocery store?
I'm the only one there.
That's true, bandit.
I was looking for food.
Alright. With this 2, I'm gonna risk exposure and search again.
Wait, what?
The monkey.
Oh. Is this your second time searching there?
First this round?
Yeah. You get 2 cards, don't you?
I do. I keep forgetting that. Thank you.
The whole reason you put it there. I can see.
I'm giving my monkey a flamethrower. Once per round, you may remove all zombies at this survivor's location. If the survivor is at the colony, you may only do this to zombies at 1 entrance. Now I should have saved my sniper shot, but I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Monkey with a flamethrower. I really don't know what to do with this too.
Build a barricade.
Yeah, I guess I'll just... Where do we need a barricade that I am?
Do you have to be there?
Yeah.
Can't build a barricade somewhere you're not.
Can't you?
No. Both of my characters who are not at home can kill really effectively now. Are you looking that up?
What?
The barricade thing?
You said you knew the answer already.
No, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just going to build one here at the colony.
Pass turn.
Yeah, you're right. Not everything in this game makes sense. That's why I was checking.
Fair enough.
You can look at this. Oh, you're already looking at it. So I guess we're not doing the crisis since neither one of you put anything in.
I never drew anything. What happened? You forgot?
I didn't get any of those.
Oh.
I don't think Joe and I are going to be able to get 4 of them on our own.
So it's going to add a lot of zombies to a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
It's 6 at the colony, and 1 everywhere else.
Yeah.
It's gonna get intense.
Yep. All right, well, Bev, she's the mom. She's got some babies in here to protect now. So she gets to just kill 2 zombies at the home base.
I would take them from 2.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Bam, bam. She doesn't roll for exposure when she does that, and she can use any die.
Nice.
Excellent.
So next, Hugo's got to go. So I guess I need to do another search at the gas station before I roll out, just to see, make sure there's not anything important.
Yep.
That's what you want to do. Stop!
There's no junk there, but...
Stop! If the player performs a search action with a non-exiled survivor.
Well, he hasn't done it yet.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to
Oh.
search, and he touched the die.
Okay.
No place left in the world. This is from the expansion. The old woman lies on the sidewalk, her breathing labored, her vision distant. You approach cautiously, but see that she's alive. Are you okay? You ask. Oh, don't mind me, she replies in a hushed voice. Don't mind me. Got none of my medicine left. I got no place left in this world. It's not mine anymore. You see the photograph she clutches to her chest. In the photo, she's many years younger, and she stands there smiling, held by a handsome young man. Option 1. Come back with me, you say. My friends and I might be able to help. Place 1 helpless survivor token at the colony and equip this card on the searching survivor. At the beginning of each turn, as long as there are at least 1 helpless survivor at the colony, you may place 1 medicine card in the waste pile without triggering its effect. If you do, remove all the despair tokens from survivors you control. If you do not, kill 1 helpless survivor, losing 1 morale, and discard this card. If there are no helpless survivors at the colony, discard this card. Or option 2, I'm so sorry, you say. She smiles politely, and you walk away. Place 1 despair token on the searching survivor.
What does the despair token do?
It's a wound
I've
you can't
forgotten.
cure. Unless there's very specific things that say remove a despair token. It's otherwise a permanent wound. Psychological wounds
Yes,
can't be
yes.
healed.
I don't think I want her following me.
She sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, she's a pain in the butt.
She
She has
sounds
nowhere to go.
really annoying, and also a chance of losing a lot of morale. I'm thinking of telling her no and just taking the despair token.
I agree with your choice.
1 despair for Hugo. This bike messenger is used to hearing sad stories, tales of woe. He's got a cigarette. I don't know where he got a cigarette from in a zombie apocalypse, but...
The gas station.
Gas station.
He's in the perfect place for it. Or he could get him at the school.
He's not really smoking it. He just keeps
At the school.
carries around.
All those lockers have them in there.
They got vape kits. And
Does anybody... I don't necessarily not trust any of you. Does anybody need to request a weapon? Just hypothetically. Would someone like to request a weapon?
I could probably use a weapon.
So
For example, if there was a weapon that killed 2 zombies instead of 1, do not roll for exposure, but place a noise token there. Would that?
As an example.
As hypothetical.
Oh, that, somebody might need that, yes. I don't need that.
Well, that sounds kind of good for Nadia. She could take out those
I
zombies.
only have
that are
1
standing right
person.
there. I wouldn't mind. I would like to request a weapon.
Do you think it's better for you or Joe?
That's
Joe?
better for him. Because I have, don't roll for exposure during an attack already, so.
I don't have anybody that doesn't roll for attack exposure during an attack.
Are you requesting a weapon?
Yeah. Thanks. Heartless Rasputin leaves the old lady to die. Europa News at 11. So now Nadia, the politician, has a shotgun.
It's like America for real now.
So when she performs an attack, it kills 2 zombies instead of 1. Don't roll for exposure, but if possible, place a noise token. Oh, that could be a bad thing.
Sorry. I had to keep my flamethrower and assault rifle.
Alright, well, I guess she's going to go ahead and do that. She'll use her 6 here to attack these 2 zombies. And kill them.
So since it's a special ability, you don't have to do that
But
first.
that's a noise token.
I don't have to do what?
Kill that guy first.
Oh, yeah, you do have to attack
I
that
do
guy
have to
first.
kill him first.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
I thought because it was
But he just
ability,
needs a 5
maybe
and
you could
6, right?
Get around it.
So, yeah, I would have to roll, though.
Oh, okay.
Funny, Blood Boiler. Funny.
And she will die if I put a frostbite on her
Really?
on next round. Because the way frostbite works is, every time it comes back around to you, you get
Unless
another
you
wound.
have a food you could use to heal it.
Or medicine.
Or medicine.
Yeah.
The despair cannot be healed except for very specific circumstances.
Well, should I try to kill this Frostwalker?
I don't know. Remember, if it's the woman with the gun, you lose the gun. Or no, I think you get to move it to somebody else, don't you?
She drops it at that location.
Oh.
It goes into the stack. Well, she won't die. She just will get a frostbite. I'll try it.
Go for, I mean, we're playing the expansion. Expand.
So what? So first, let's see what happens with that zombie.
You rolled low.
The
Like
zombie
a loser.
growls as you grasp it, as it grasps you, and you scream as your flesh burns from the extreme cold radiating from its body. You're able to club it over the head and push yourself free, but the burning cold takes root in your skin. Place 1 frostbite wound on the attacking survivor.
Ouch. Does the zombie die? Or it lives?
No, it doesn't die. I'm going to use medicine
Alright.
to remove that, because otherwise she'll die. Well, that was fun. I guess she needs to get out of there.
He seems awfully eager to keep killing himself.
If she stays there, she'll die.
I know. I just like making music.
Travis is like, what?
He needs to move too.
Logical sense. Yep, they both do. Okay, he's gonna have to go. Where should I send him?
Bandit hideout. There's no one there.
If something bad happens there.
I'm with frostbite.
When a bandit scavenges, place it here, stockpile, do not count on exiled survivor. You can perform a search there. Place 1, if you have to roll on a search.
Yep. You have to roll for an attack too.
If you roll a 1, you get a wound. 2 or 3, nothing happens. A 4,
You get a wound and an item. 5 or 6, you just get an item.
it's a pretty hard search.
All right, he'll go there. Nope, he ignores that.
Why does he ignore frostbite?
He only ignores bitten. He only the bitten symbol matters for him
Oh, because he's artsy
Nice.
fancy.
He's like the
because
dog.
he's on a bike messenger.
Because, you know,
No, wait, the
bikes
dog
are.
ignores that.
The dog can't be bitten.
Opposite of the dog.
Can I be the dog? He can't be bitten. I want to go to the grave. No, I'm just kidding. Where should I send old girl? Nadia.
If there's someone else at Raxon, we can maybe put die on it, but it's really your next turn.
Does you have to roll to search at Rexon?
You have to roll
Yes,
the search, yeah.
But to just put dice on this, it just costs you the dice.
I mean, I'm working with 2 dice over here, so...
I've rolled every single time. I put him there specifically hoping that I could do this, and I've yet to roll.
All right,
And he gets 2
right
kills
here.
every round with his
So we're getting
flamethrower.
piles of zombies with this.
It's about to be, yeah.
She got frostbite again.
I thought it was healed. I tried the BC headache powder. It didn't work.
She's gonna use some more medicine.
Jesus. Druggy over here.
Pumpy Tutors is at Raxon. Guy loves that game.
You still gotta die.
He actually loves Raxon. I've heard mixed comments on that game.
Well, I want to search at Raxon.
Roll an exposure die.
I don't have any more medicine. Does anybody else have medicine?
I don't like the way you're burning through cards and rolling for exposure a lot. I'm kind of regretting giving you that.
I mean,
shot.
the odds of you rolling blank is pretty high now. Right.
Right? I'm so good with dice. I'm gonna do a search. There might be a cool like something that takes frostbite away.
I've pulled like 4 cards that are identical and crappy out of that deck, and I'm really annoyed by it.
Well, that means there's some good ones.
But I also got a pulse cannon and a flamethrower, so. Oh!
That's a tooth.
And down she goes.
No, man, my original team's all being taken out.
This falls to the chimp.
Chimp with the shotgun.
Well, if the chimp survives.
Oh, you jerk.
So Nadia is dead.
Wait, what?
Bite
She rolled a
spreads.
tooth,
So what do I
and
have
she's
to do?
at Raxon.
I either have to kill him or roll for it, right?
Right. But you don't want to. I mean, you don't want to kill him. There's no one else for it to spread to. You want to roll. If you roll a blank,
I think
nothing
Ronald-
happens.
I think
If you
Ronald's a
roll
traitor.
anything else, he's dead.
Oh, snap. Blank. He lives.
I didn't do anything.
It's the traitor. Traitor's got a trait.
Trader with a dice.
But now I have a monkey with a shotgun and a flamethrower. You know, like you do.
Like you do.
Good turn there, Trader Joe. Trader Joe's.
I'm not the traitor.
Trader Joe's.
Here,
All
whatever.
right.
Alright. Alright.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna put.
DVD player.
Similar. Ronald's got loaded dice. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not good with dice.
We told him to practice, but
So I'm gonna put food down.
Did we lose one morale?
no. So we're at 3.
For the death.
Do we get?
So you're adding food?
I'm adding food. Well, I can't find four
Add 2 food?
junk.
Yeah, I think that's
we're
just
gonna
gonna
lose.
happen.
It's just gonna happen.
And
There are very few of those that don't say lose morale. So
Yeah, and we've lost enough this round.
Oh.
And I'll do
And it
At
doesn't.
least you still got 2.
I'll do a search. And I'll do another search.
Alright.
Okay. And I'm done.
So how are we doing on those
Alright.
these cards?
So we're at the
You got
top.
any?
We're at the top of the
Raxon
colony
happens
phase.
first.
Yeah.
So the tank breaks containment. Roll a die. 5. He's coming to the hospital.
That's not good.
Hulk.
So the tank. Oh, there's 3 different choices. If you roll a 1 or 2, it kills the survivor and it moves the tank to the colony.
Oh my gosh.
If you roll a 3 or 4, it slows it down a little bit. Place 2 wounds on your survivor and move the tank to the colony.
Hey, ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh yeah,
We're playing with the Long Night expansion. Have you tried
Sparky
that?
needs to be the monkey's sidekick. Yes. Then they can strap the flamethrower to Sparky's back and run alongside with a shotgun.
Because burnt dog hair
Okay.
sounds.
If you
smells
roll
so
a 5 or 6, you're sent flying to the wall, crying out. The monstrous corpse charges at you, teeth gnashing, and you reach for the first thing you see. The metal pipe is long and heavy, but you lift it up like a spear in front of you. The zombie leaps, and you thrust the pipe forward. The weight of the zombie drives the pipe through its face and up and out of the back of its head. The rotting body collapses upon you, pinning you there. Kill the attacking survivor and remove
all
the
bad.
remove the tank.
It's all bad.
The only
though.
way to kill it
Is
is to kill
sacrificing a
yourself.
survivor and rolling a 5 or 6.
Well, just leave him.
Yeah.
Hospital's off limits.
So, yeah,
Let's
we're not
continue.
having a good game.
play with every module, he said. It will be fun, he said. It's interesting.
Okay, pay food. 1, 2, 3. it always rounds up, so we got to pay 3 food.
Nom, nom, nom.
Doop. Check waste. I don't think that's 10.
It is not.
No.
It is 4.
Someone is having a good game, Whisker
Yeah.
says. Resolve the crisis. Unfortunately,
this is gonna get bad.
we didn't put anything in. So, add 6 zombies to the colony. It's actually going to be 5 zombies to the colony.
So this pops a barricade.
Yep. That's 1.
1.
No, not there.
No, it goes
Oh,
on
no,
2.
right.
Yeah.
2,
1, 2,
3.
3, 4, 5.
And
6.
6.
What would that? It was
That
at
was
6.
one.
So this is 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
okay.
4.
Sorry, my misunderstanding.
1 was nothing.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
just
yeah.
pop.
Kill
And
that
then
buffy
1
stuff.
zombie to each
But
other
also die.
location.
Die in the same
Police
spot.
station, grocery store, school, library, hospital. Boom! Overrun.
Nothing happens.
Raxon and the bandit hideout. Okay.
Okay, so that's the end of that. That goes out of play. Okay, next, add zombies.
We just
So 3.
3 at home.
So 1, 2, pop a
My
barricade.
gosh.
hmm And then
Sure
the
hope we get
locations.
those,
Police station gets
timers
1.
soon.
Grocery store overruns a bandit.
Pow.
The school. Let's give it a kid zombie. Library. Hospital. Is a busy place. Gas station can't. Raxon and the bandit hideout.
This is rough.
Ah!
Yeah, we got a lot of people out here.
Oh, we got to do the bandit thing. So he takes an item from the school. He's taken a megaphone. And that's the only bandit alive. He lost his buddy.
Oh, for this thing? Or what's the steps?
Check the main objective. We have not finished it yet.
How many more do we need?
We have 2 underneath here?
I thought we had.
and we got 2 and
I've got
But
1.
people have them
I've
in
got
hand
one.
as well.
so we have 4.
So we need
Potentially.
2 more.
But you don't have any?
I don't have
And
any.
you don't have any? We need to find more.
But I'm going to be
doing my
really
best.
good at searching this time.
Okay.
Move the round tracker down to 3.
Pass the
More
first
chances.
player token.
Vote.
I vote to not do that.
We go. There you go. All right.
Kill it Buffy style?
Joe, read him a
The Hulk.
crossroads card. Yeah, I was gonna say. This is gonna
Don't
be
kill
rough.
me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Only one person. Oh wait, we need to roll.
Where's your?
Oh yeah, we do need to.
Oh,
roll.
first we need to reveal the crisis.
Yeah,
that
all
too.
that stuff.
Hopeless. This is, first of all, bandits,
Bandits
from the
at
5
5
and
and
6.
6. Man, that was a
Hospital and the gas station.
Go roll. Can I roll it again?
We need
Oh my
medicine
gosh.
equal to the number of non-exiled players.
I have
If we
medicine.
fail, every survivor gets a despair token. That's not an option.
Yeah. I'm putting in 2 medicines.
I haven't even rolled yet. 4.
Mine is.
So we can also raise morale if we.
And your
Go
crossroad
beyond.
thing doesn't happen.
Medicine, huh?
I put 2 in.
I used 2 of all my medicines last round, keeping someone alive who ultimately died.
I can put in 2 medicines.
Okay, well, there's 2 in there already. So that's good.
Do we roll die now?
Oh, yeah, we've
Yeah,
already rolled.
I rolled mine, and it's really awful. And I wish that woman was still around.
Kill one of my zombies, please, for free.
I don't know where
Library.
you
Where I've been since the beginning of the game. I'm going to search. I get to look at an additional card plus 3 additional cards. So I get to look at 5 and keep 2. For once per round. Okay. So, let me check these other things before I just take these.
are. You're like, we got the cards we need.
How many do we need? 2,
We
right?
just need 2 more. Yeah, Travis and I each have
Well, that's
one.
an easy choice then. I don't really need to look at these other things, do I?
But you can only take 1, right?
I can take 2.
So if we can live through the end of the round, traitor.
We could win. We can win the game. When we get to the step that says check the main objective,
If we
if
win,
we've
we
succeeded
win.
it, we win. We don't have to wait till we get to the last round.
We just gotta make sure nobody dies.
So we.
Let's discard these.
What happens if you get another dispersion?
just
Or
clean
put 'em-
waste?
put 'em at the
Oh no, you just put it in
No,
the
I just
library.
put 'em. That was my
The
5.
spare token just is a wound that you can't get rid of.
Okay. How many?
If you have 3 wounds, you're dead.
All right.
Guess I'll use this for food because we're gonna need it.
Food. So here's the question. You seem to have reacted like you have what you need for us to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to win the game this round
Yes.
before things get even worse?
Yes.
What?
Playing a
well,
red card?
Oh, okay.
Are we?
Some
Well,
people just
everyone-
want to
Oh.
complete their personal objectives,
Yeah.
That's fair.
but it also
I'm-
sounds like a traitor talk.
I'm happy to finish it this round. I just
I'm
wanna make sure
perfectly
everybody's
content to
ready.
finish it.
I'm
That's right.
good finishing now. Yeah.
Okay. So the thing that we need to be concerning ourselves with then, we don't have to care about hopeless because it's not going to matter if we all have to spare on us. We're going to win. We're not going to make it to another round. All
That's
it is a
true.
wound.
That's true.
The food is going to kill us. That's the problem. We need to make sure we have
I
enough
have
food.
food for. I can do that.
Because playing all these cards
I
is going to
can
bring
con-
a bunch of hungry mouths into the game.
I can contribute a food.
I don't have any food.
I can do.
And you also have your cook over there too.
I can do food. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm cool with that. Let's do it.
Traitor. I don't think there's a traitor. I mean,
I don't, but if it's either Ronald
It'll-
or
Wesker Wild
become
says, the
apparent
game is coming
now."
to an end, and Travis has to stand up to study the board. Could this be the traitor studying his final game plan? Only time will tell.
You're not wrong in observation, but alas, I'm not the traitor.
So
all right, I'm gonna play this card to get 2. One one helpless, and then one of these.
Okay.
Janet Taylor, the lady that lays down a bunch.
Baby One More Time.
Yeah.
Britney Spears. Oh, you get 2
I'm
of
doing
those?
It. No, I'm doing it again.
Oh.
Play. Put another helpless out.
What does she look like?
Janet Taylor looks like she's laying down. Yeah, that's her. And also Fatima. She has
Oh,
a
well.
blue.
Oh,
vest.
she's a runner.
The runner. Yep.
I should point out today that I ran a 9-minute mile average pace. Just want to point that out. My fellow runner.
maybe next time you'll do 8 minutes.
That's pretty big.
I'm just kidding. With you.
Yeah.
I mean,
None of us know what we're just.
Those don't go there.
Oh, where they go?
They
Under
go
the main
under
objective,
there, and you have to
traitor.
roll a die for each one.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
How much? What happens if you hit 10 in the waist?
No.
We lose 1.
No.
So what's it say?
It's 4 higher if they get added.
Oh, great. So there's 4 of them under there now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The other issue we're going to have, other than just food, is going to be zombies.
I'm going to take out a bunch at the colony.
I can take out several at the colony as well. So we just need to concern ourselves with people who are in the outlying areas and make sure they're not going to get killed from overruns.
So I need to move, right?
Where are you?
Who
At
is
the hospital with the tank.
library's
Yeah.
fine? Oh. I want so my snipe ability. I can't snipe anyone there because there's the special zombie. Would
These
we agree?
ones?
Uh-huh. But I'm not performing an attack at that location. I'm just doing. I wonder.
This one's pretty useless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's build a barricade with the 1.
Where?
Looks like the 3.
You done?
I am done.
Crossroads?
I control someone at the colony.
You lived near the
Of course I
airport
do.
when you were a kid. You
Yeah, I
used to
did.
climb up on the roof of your house and
And
watch
snipe
the
people.
planes take off. Pretending you had a sniper rifle. When one passed overhead, you'd cheer as the displaced air whipped over your body. Just like right now. Wait, what? You snap awake and fall out of your lawn chair.
Alan.
An immense plane, like something out of an old war movie, roars overhead before disgorging what looks like a crate.
I feel like I've had this one.
We have.
An
Many
orange
times.
parachute pops open, carrying the crate to safety and away from the colony.
Nope.
Well, let me tell you option 2, nothing happens. Option 1, though.
Option 2. I guess it's gonna be option 2.
Someone knows we're here. There's no way this is random. We have to find that crate.
No, we don't.
Choose a survivor you control and roll
No.
for exposure on that survivor 3 times. If they aren't
No.
killed by exposure, add 5 food to the colony.
No.
The container had Chinese or something stenciled on it.
That's
It wasn't our government that made the drop, that's for sure.
It wasn't the Chinese government.
And if Annalie Chan is in play, she's able to translate the text.
She's not.
She can tell us our
And
lucky
therefore you
numbers.
would gain morale. She's not.
Choose option 2.
Okay, nothing happens.
I remember we did that once. I rolled it, and I rolled 3 times, and I didn't roll a 2.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to contribute a foods to help feed us.
Just one?
Just one.
Oh, I have an answer for you.
Yeah.
Chinese takeout advertiser. Now
Can
on
I-
Chinese food.
Can I free kill?
When performing an attack, you must target a special zombie before you target a standard zombie, survivor, or bandit if the survivor you are attacking with shares a location
There it
with
is.
a special zombie.
So I can get a free kill somewhere else.
It was a Chinese takeout advertiser.
Yeah.
So I could kill somebody here, but if there's both of these people are here,
It's still
it
gonna
wouldn't
overlap.
matter.
Can I ever unequip things?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I think they just like get discarded or fall.
Who's gonna
out.
go where
I'll
is
have to
my
look.
question.
If we run back to the
Never.
if
put
we
it
go back
in
to
hand, though.
can you go back to the colony or not?
Yeah, you can.
But we're going to be very crowded at the colony.
We're gonna need a lot of food.
Oh, speaking of which, I need to play.
How many cards can you play?
I'm going to play my 2 outsiders.
Oh, I can add a pile of food.
Okay.
Add the top card of the survivor deck. Yay. Oh, look, it's what's his face from Lost. It's Rocco Bellini, the father. If there is at least one helpless survivor token at the colony, reduce the number of zombies placed at the colony during the add zombie step of colony phase by 2.
That's nice.
Isn't
That's
it?
very helpful.
Isn't it? I'll have to get him.
We need to roll for this.
Oh, right.
And 2 helpless survivors go in.
2, no, just 1, right?
It said, look at the card. It says 2.
One helpless survivor.
Yeah. The
One,
others,
one outsider's helpless, the other isn't.
I will.
One
I
is
will-
him,
I will
and the
find
other's
your
his kid.
person later. I'll deal with him. No,
So we
it's
have
not.
5
I'll deal with him
underneath
later.
here right now.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right now we need 5 food to feed all these people.
And he's going to add 2 as a cook.
And I'm gonna add 2 more people though.
And I can add
kill a zombie
had a bunch
at a
of
location.
I can add 6.
To kill a zombie at a location where you control a survivor, do not roll for exposure for that kill. And I'm going to do it 4 times.
Where are those gonna go?
I can do them at any location I'm at.
No, where are the cards gonna go? Into here?
Yeah. I'm going to clean waste. I got nothing but bad dice.
That's true.
Yeah, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these.
7, 8, 9, 10. But I'm going to clean waste. Don't worry.
Okay.
The question is, he can kill 2 zombies for free, basically. So he's fine. He can kill 2 zombies for free. He's fine. So I'm thinking here's where we need to kill 4 zombies. That's going to
So
pop
he's
a
just gonna walk
barricade.
around. That's cool.
He's just dousing everybody in gas.
As he walks.
Do we want to take out... That's got plenty of space. I'm thinking... Do I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4?
You just get to kill 4 people?
I used
about
fuel,
fuel and
4
fire.
fuels to kill 4 zombies.
Okay.
So what if I did 1... How many zombies are we going to add here?
Right now just 5. Probably end up being 6 because I'm gonna put some more people there.
Then let's kill 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was that. My sniper shot. I still get a sniper shot. Who do I want to sniper shoot?
We need to consider these outlying locations.
Yeah.
And here's what I think you need to think about. We're not going to add any more of these guys, right? These guys? No more of them are going to be added, right?
Unless there's a card that says add a bandit.
And what about this person?
Um,
It's 1 siren.
I actually could stop that.
That would be nice.
I'm going to do that. Done.
Okay. So that's good.
Let me clean waste. Take out 3 of those, please. He can die. I can't do enough here to save
What are you going to
this.
do with Mike?
He might run to the library. Would that be the best place to go?
He could go there, yeah. That'd be fine.
And then if he shot that zombie at the library, then we wouldn't.
You wouldn't have. You're not even close to having a problem, yeah.
So
I think you should either shoot the one at the library or shoot the one at the bandit hideout or one at the Raxon. I mean, those are.
I mean,
good
I can
options.
kill both of those on my turn.
Oh,
with,
okay.
With a pretty low. Once per round, you may remove all zombies at a survivor's location. Yeah, all zombies with my monkey. Dead. For free.
So either the library, because he's going to move Mike over here, or the bandit hideout. Probably the library would be a better option.
I agree. He snipes a zombie at the library.
And you're going to deal with this, or you don't need to?
Yeah, what's he got? The assault rifle. When he performs an attack, which he can do with a 2. Kill 2 zombies instead of 1. Do not roll. So he kills 2 zombies. I've killed like 8 zombies.
You killed a lot of zombies.
I could pulse cannon. I could move a bandit, or I could move that zombie somewhere else. I don't know where it really behooves me to do. Can I move it to a place that's overrun?
Probably not.
I would assume not. It's fine. He can stay. I think that's... And we're not even going to attempt to complete the crisis card?
If you
How many do we need?
I mean, you can do it.
There's 2 in there now? You put those 2 medicine in
I
there,
put
Justin?
2 in there, yeah.
I mean, it might not hurt just in case there's something sketchy going
And
on.
someone traits. I'm putting in 2 cards.
We're good then.
Yep.
Unless you were the traitor.
If he was the traitor, he would have done something way more traitory by now.
Let me clean waste one more time, because that's about all I'm good for.
That's a good idea because he's going to be adding some food probably.
Yeah. That was a productive turn. And I stopped Raxon.
That's nice.
Yeah.
First time for everything.
I don't think I looked at a card for you. Oh, he looked at the card?
He did, and it triggered because it was the airdrop Chinese food.
Right.
You're joking.
Pass turn. Who are your people? Just hypothetically curious.
Bev and Hugo.
Where are they?
One's there and
Okay.
one is at the hand hideout.
Creature comforts. Morale around this place is at an all-time low. I know fuel is scarce, but imagine what hot showers and meals could do for everybody. Get us feeling human again. Human again? Sometimes I think we focus so much on the obvious necessities that we forget about the emotional ones, you know? Only option. Players may collectively place 3 fuel cards in the waste pile without using their ability to raise morale by 1. If they do not, nothing happens.
I won.
I literally spent 4 on my last turn
You did.
because I got them all at Raxon.
Oh, I have one as well.
I have one.
So
Alright,
if
so
you
where do we
place,
put it?
if you put 3 in the waste pile, you get 1 morale.
Let's do it.
Why not?
You good?
Gain a morale. Jesse's the traitor. He's sweating.
I wish we had a trader.
I don't think we have a traitor.
I don't
We
think
got
we
a
do
tank.
either.
The tank that we need.
We didn't need the trader didn't even need to be here to hurt us. I mean,
Right.
it was really hard.
That is funny though.
Is it still my turn?
Yeah, your turn's
Okay.
only just begun.
I mean, this is where the trader can show if it's Ronald.
All right. I'm gonna play my outsider
Okay, it's not
card.
Ronald.
Add the top card of the survivor deck.
Because
and
that would have been a
one
good
helpless.
move to not play it.
It's Sparky.
Got the dog. Got the
Of
dog.
course it is.
The stunt dog.
I'm so tired of sorting through these minis.
It's the dog, though. It doesn't look like the people.
Thank you,
Trying to
Sparky the
find-
dog.
Trying to find him.
Okay. Here, Bev's gonna move over and let the kids all get together. Here you go, kids. You guys can get together. Bev will stand over here. Okay, so first of all, should I kill 2 zombies? Because Bev does that
It's never a bad thing.
pretty easily, and there's a bunch of people here. So Bev can kill 2 zombies. Oops, not these ones. I'll kill this one and this one. She doesn't roll for exposure because she's protecting her babies.
All those helpless survivors. No trader shenanigans, I know.
Aren't you
It's
driving?
It's almost like
Kind
you're
of
here,
bumming me
Melissa.
out. Well, she's at work.
It bums you out?
Yeah, I wanted to see some action.
It would bum me out if the traitor was like causing us to
we
lose
would-
the game.
there was a
I
traitor.
never win this game. I'm like, yes, we're finally gonna win one, and we've got it with all the expansions in.
And we haven't tried to improve anything.
No,
We have a Home Depot finally, and we're like, nah.
We also haven't tried to. I tried to fight one of these one time, and it basically
It
backfired
burned you.
big
It
time.
frostbit you.
Okay, the other things I need to do. I don't need to move him because he's fine. I don't need to move Bev, and I don't need to do anything with Sparky the dog. But I will use one to clean waste
That's a great idea.
because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in here, and I'm just really worried about it. So
I agree.
take the 3 we just put in, take them back out.
Did you play your survivors? You did that?
Yes,
you got Sparky.
but no one rolled to see.
It does add one.
We're a little short on food.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 food is going to be required.
We have 4.
We only
Oh,
have
he's
4.
adding 3.
I can do
He's adding 5.
I can add 5 of food.
Unless he's traders.
We'd still win. It's gonna be pretty hard for the trader to derail at this.
Whoa,
Unless
if
you
you have the
get
football
that morale
pads
down
and you
to
get
0.
bitten, it counts as a blank. If you have these football pads equipped.
Yeah.
The C4 changes the barricades into the ones that blow up.
The flip side.
Yeah, pretty neat. Okay, what else do you guys want me to do? I mean, I don't want to attack because I'd have to roll for
You
exposure.
could build a barricade where you are, just in
I'll
case
do
of
that.
shenanigans.
Build a barricade. Right
Is that a dead fish?
here. Okay, I think that's it for me. So I'll draw a card for Joe.
I'm not a trader, but I'm not gonna win.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
You're not gonna win.
No. But that's okay.
We asked if.
Well, I was okay with the co-op, like the victory for the.
That's what sucks
the guys.
about this game.
It doesn't feel bad to not.
So we won, he lost,
I didn't
but
lose.
we
I
won.
just don't win.
Right.
I'm gonna put
Right.
2 food.
He's
Okay.
playing 2.
Because it feels more like a co-op victory if you're not the trader,
I always
and
count
the other
this.
guys win. I'm okay with that. Honestly, I'm more concerned
I'm
about
okay.
You
the
want a
connection
smoothie,
staying
not me.
alive. So
I'm okay.
I
Remove
might,
Mike-
Melissa. I
Mike's
want
gonna
to.
move
What is
to
that
library.
thing I get? It's
So he
a
has to roll
pineapple
for
thing.
exposure.
I don't know your order. It's smoothie.
He takes a wound. That's good.
Yeah, 1 wound for Mike.
I'll take
go.
something, Melissa.
All right, I'll do add 2 more food.
Pineapple surf, Melissa.
Chicken coop
Pineapple
win.
surf.
Yeah, I feel
How
good
many
about
cards
the
are-
coop
How many
win.
cards are in there? I'll just clear out 3 anyway.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I really wish there was a
I'll
trader
just
there
try
to
it.
add some spice to the game, but
There may be. Maybe it's you.
it's not me.
And
I could look at the
And
And
card.
my goal is
I'll
really
build a
easy,
barricade.
but I was less like.
When you
excited
see
to
mine,
finish
you'll
it.
understand why I did what I did early game.
I'll build a barricade over here somewhere.
No, mine's super
Put it on the
easy.
one.
Yeah, probably at the 1 would be the best. Is that all right?
That's fine.
I could probably finish it with another turn, but
Can't risk it.
And
the problem is I ran out of people.
Yeah,
I'm
that
done.
handicaps you really bad.
Yeah.
So
Now
that's
you got a ton
that.
of people.
So,
Okay, so let's go through.
Do we have
Raxon
enough
is
food?
first.
Wait, do we have enough food? Is that enough?
yes.
1,
8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes.
Okay.
Raxon is first, and we haven't had a successful one of these. There's a vote.
There's a vote.
What happens?
Let's make sure we get it right so that YouTube will remember.
You see what we do for you, too.
I didn't know there was a vote.
This expansion really.
It's because
helped
this is the
out.
first time in the
Like,
game. This is the first time in the game that we've used it.
This one was actually pretty good because it gives it the sniper ability.
Yeah. And the other one's like my nutritionist ability, I think.
All right. At the beginning of the colony phase, if there are 2 action dice on the containment, all players vote with a thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs up. Discard the top experiment card without triggering its effect.
Okay.
Thumbs down. The first player chooses a single location, including the colony. During the add zombies step of the colony phase, reduce the number of zombies placed at that location by 3.
But the dice remain, or what?
Or does that?
Also, if the thumbs down option was chosen above, place the zombies listed on the audio logs for the
Yeah.
experiment using the standees. So we did all this to prevent the siren from coming out. But if we vote thumbs down, a siren still comes out instead of 3 regular zombies.
Yeah.
So you can trade. I'm going to be voting thumbs up.
I'm also going to vote thumbs up. I don't
Okay,
want that.
I don't
want
want to see anything.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
That's 4 up. So the siren is not going to come out.
She gets
Those
discarded.
dice go back to the general pool, and when we do our collect our dice thing,
You know how it
you'll
could
get new
win?
ones.
If y'all exile me and I see if I can get that one.
It's too late. It has to
Too
be done on
late. We're
somebody's
done.
turn.
Yeah.
Has to be when?
On somebody's turn.
It's not Joe's turn?
No,
Oh,
it's the
we
colony
started
phase
colony
right now.
phase.
It's over. Okay. That's
So,
fine.
and plus, only, yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's fine. That's, yeah.
Pay food.
Next little, okay. Pay food. So we've got
No
1,
pizza.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there just
I'm
happens
alright,
to
thank
be
you.
8 food in here. So,
We have food.
Lots of it.
We have lots of
I
canned
think that might be
food.
the most food I've ever seen
Yeah,
in this
sure.
game before.
Check
Check
waste.
the waste. We just
Fine.
checked it. It's fine.
Resolve.
Resolve the crisis. Okay, let's see
Let's
what
see
we've
if
got
someone
in here.
traded. And it would be Jesse.
No one did. I don't believe you did. You did a lot. I did that. I mean, I
Everyone
don't know.
was so helpful.
Yeah. That's
Hi,
what-
Jenna.
That's
Medicine, medicine, medicine,
ooh,
medicine.
the black pill.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's one of the
It's a
Raxon pills.
Raxon.
Oh.
I'm like, nope. Because you have to roll a die to see if it takes the positive or negative effect. I was like, nope. We
Yes.
did, Jenna.
Today they did.
Yep, we did. Okay, so these are going to go out. So that's done. So this does not take effect. So that goes out of the game. Now we need to add zombies. So we can start with the locations out here. This gets overrun, so this guy's dead.
And that's
This
a
gets
bandit.
overrun, so this guy's dead.
And that's a bandit.
This needs 2 zombies.
2 zombies.
This one is overrun, so he's also dead.
Killing so many bandits.
This is overrun. There's no one there. This needs 1 zombie.
1 zombie.
1 at Raxon, and 1 at the bandit hideout.
Pops the barricade.
Yeah. And now we go back to home. If I'm not mistaken, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zombies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pop a barricade.
Yep. Perfect. Okay, so that's the add zombie step. So now we check the main objective. The main objective says... Wouldn't it be funny if we read this and we misread it?
Yep, that would be humorous.
There are head cards equal to the number of players that started the game plus 2 under this card. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards.
Yeah.
So that would mean we succeed.
Ba, 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 ba.
We have completed the main objective, so now we can reveal our personal objective, and anyone that completed their personal objective wins the game. If you didn't complete your objective, you don't win the
What'd
game.
you have, Joe?
Complete main
Fine with
objective. Have 2 medicine cards for each survivor you have, and control at least 2 survivors. So
Good job. 2 for each?
No,
Have
one.
at least 1 in your
One
hand
for
for
each.
each survivor.
2 survivors.
That's pretty easy too.
It was
All right.
easy, yeah.
I'll go.
I'll do this.
Ultimate
I'll try.
Survivor. The main objective has been completed, and at least 1 survivor has 3 or more item cards equipped.
Nice. That's pretty easy too.
Well, when I was doing like 4 searches around.
All right, mine says, prepared for anything. You have at least 4 cards in your hand that do not share the same item card symbol. So I have a gas, a junk, a weapon, and a food.
Nice.
Good job.
Winner. And that
Winner,
makes me
winner,
the odd
chicken
one
dinner.
out because I did not win.
You're the
I
betrayer.
needed 5. No, I'm not.
Ah!
I needed 5 item cards in my hand from the same location, which when I started losing dice was not going to happen.
Man, I kind of.
And so I was like, well,
You should have been like, no, I'm going to play my survivor card now. Like, I need to play it now.
I have no.
I did, but then of course you followed with the win.
Oh.
There was no way for me to really do that.
I actually
get away
have
with
no
it.
cards left at the moment. I played them all at my last turn.
Nice.
Because we all had the plan to not add them until up at the same time. So me adding them would
But
have
you could have been like, let's hold out another turn. Let's hold out another round.
So we won.
We probably could have made
that
one
was
more
rough
round.
though. But
It was
yeah,
really hard.
yeah.
I got to take a picture
So
of
I
some
didn't
of
want
these
it to carry on
crazy
too far.
zombies.
But congrats, guys, on your win.
Thank you, Jesse.
Mine wasn't that difficult. People were dying all at the wrong times, and I lost the person through the the crossroads thing.
Yeah, that was rough.
Speaking of
When
which,
you start losing people,
did I even read a crossroads on your turn? I don't know if I did, but
Oh, it should have been me reading one on Joe's turn.
I read one on his.
You did look at, and you said that's not happening.
Yeah, you're right. It's not happening.
That last turn was your gas exploding thing,
Yeah,
right? That was
yeah.
the plane. Then.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that means
There's some winners
Travis,
at the table.
Rollo, and Joe all won. And Jesse sacrificed himself to the greater cause.
That's right. I don't feel too bad about that.
I think that's pretty good. I don't know that I've ever been at the table when everyone at the table has won this game.
Yeah.
Maybe once.
I think so.
It's a hard game to win.
With some struggling, I think it could have happened. Because it was pretty early on, I felt
Thanks.
like we were all good people.
I want to see what this siren would have added into the game.
Let's find out what the betrayer would have added.
Oh yeah, do we know?
Is it set aside?
It's buried because I made a point to not look at it.
Yeah, that's okay.
So the betrayer would have been my pets. You win the game if all the following is true. Morale is at 0. You have at least 4 people cards in your hand.
How counterproductive.
That would have been a mess. That would have been a mess.
That would have been pretty cool.
This says, take the survivor with the highest influence from the colony and place him at this location. Then roll a die for each survivor at this location. The survivor that rolls the lowest is killed. If there is a tie, kill all survivors that tied. That's if you roll a 1 to a 4. It still doesn't kill the zombie. If you do kill the zombie, you get 2 despair tokens on you, and you get to remove it.
Ouch.
Wow. Wow.
There is some text in here that is very, very adult, I would say.
They're actually, in the expansion, there's a set of cards that's in a special envelope that's marked as mature.
Yes. There are some of those in the base game as well. So that is Dead of Winter, The Long Night.
I thought it was great. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I think, this is a game I've played a lot, so I think the Raxon and the Bandits, I think that added some nice stuff. The super zombies definitely do add a new element if you've played this game a lot.
Yeah, because it's a little bit more difficult to kill those dudes.
Yeah. I don't know that I would recommend this to someone who hasn't played the base game. I think jumping in, this might be a little hard. But I do support. I think it was great fun. I'm glad. It was a good birthday game.
Thanks to you guys, our faithful followers, for voting in our poll on what game we were going to play. Special thanks to Slivers. I don't know if he's here right now or not, but he's the one who actually suggested that we should do a poll to pick what game to play.
Even though the game he wanted lost.
That's right.
That's what you get for supporting democracy.
So pretty cool. Pretty cool day. Pretty cool game. I still like this game.
If only we all could have won.
I know, huh? Well,
We all did.
You also didn't tell us until
Well,
we might not
we
have
were
believed
basically
you.
done
Yeah.
that you weren't going to be able to do it.
Yeah, that's okay. I figured. We have a questionable connection today, so I'm all up for a faster game.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I like that excuse. That's a good one. So we are almost always here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 Central. Saturdays at 3 Central. Now is the time when I usually like to tell you guys what we have coming up. You can always check our Discord to see our schedule for what we have coming up. But I'll tell you, for Monday, we have Azul, the Stained Glass of Sintra. Someone asked earlier if Azul was the Stained Glass game. There is a Stained Glass Azul version, and that's what we're going to be playing on Monday with 4. We've played on the channel before, but not with 4. Wednesday, we will be playing Mystic Veil. I won't be here.
I will be.
Joe and Travis will be here. And then next Saturday, I'll still be on vacation for a while, so they'll be playing Blood Rage. Ooh. Eric Lang's epic area control game. So make sure you tune in for that one. It is going to be awesome. I also would like to tell everybody that on March the 30th, we will be streaming all day from the Southern Board Game Festival in Lafayette, Louisiana. We're going to have some special guests on the stream with us, some designers, publishers, other kind of folks in the hobby. So tune in that day for sure, and just, show your support for the iHeart Board Games. Let the folks who are working with us... Beeps, BPS! Thank
Yes,
you.
if you haven't hit that follow button, please hit that follow button.
Thanks for the
us.
follow. We heart you for that.
Thank you.
We really love our followers. We engage with our
Brass
followers. We
detected.
engage with our chat. We don't know if we're going to be playing Brass. or
Brass
not.
turns out is too long of a game, so yeah, it got ruled out.
We will be playing with that designer though. So
Well, we're playing a Roxley game because they're sponsoring the event, and so we're going to be playing Dice Throne.
we'll be playing a lot of games that day. One of which is Dice Throne. Now you might see some other faces. You might not see the four of us that you're used to that day, but just come in, say hey to whoever's there, be nice to them.
At least one of us will be on screen.
We really want to show the Southern Board Game folks that we're a good channel to partner with for the future and everything like that. And that's it.
But yeah, we're starting off with Captains of the Gulf, which is a Spielworks game, which is quite complicated.
And that's going to start the day.
Well, we're playing with the designer, so he'll be able to teach us everything and knows everything.
That's one way to do
And then
it.
we're playing a Cosmos game, which right now I believe is Emotep. I'm going to see if we can get the expansion for that.
So these are all for March the 30th.
Yeah.
The games we're going to be playing on that day because, like I said before, we're going to be partnering with the Southern Board Game Festival to stream all day long from their convention. We went to the convention last year, and it was so much fun that we decided to be even more involved this year. Now here at iHeart Board Games, we always like to talk a little bit about the game. How did you guys feel it went with the expansion? Joe, you never played
No,
this
I
game.
liked it. I think it worked out well for me because I didn't have to do too much. There wasn't anything suspicious going on. I had to worry about a trader because it seemed impossible, but we didn't have a trader.
Yeah.
I was worried that you were the trader and that you were also new and that you were having to
Yeah,
learn
I was
the
worried
game
about that
and be
too.
the trader at the same time, which can be really challenging.
I also had.
I mean, if somebody had been the trader at this, I think it would have been easy.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the Rexon stuff.
See, that's why I want to be the trader in this game because I just want to mess with people.
I was saying, if you had that gun and you could transport that tank zombie into the colony immediately, I mean, that would have been.
Well, I mean, it's so easy to be like, well, you know what? I don't want to try to attack him, and
Yeah.
you know it's not.
Like
a
there
good
was
idea.
that turn where you kept dying and rolling for exposure. I'm like, he seems awfully. Ronald's risk averse.
I really
Look
just
at him being
I want to
risky.
just I wanted to show the game off, experience the mechanics of the game, so that everyone watching can see how it really works, and
Yeah.
do you have a chance at actually succeeding in this? With your me, no. The answer is no for sure.
We did all, by the way, have objectives from the expansion. I made sure that all the objectives I pulled were from the expansion.
Oh, that explains
Really
why there were
basic.
some easier ones.
Oh, they made them easier?
I think that's probably what
I
they
mean,
did.
if you had something, I mean, I was doing everything I can just to keep the two guys.
'Cause sometimes
so
it's
I was just not doing anything.
have 2 guns, 3 food, 6
Oh, yeah, those
six
are some rough
gas
ones.
cans, and how am I supposed to get all this stuff? And everybody's looking at me with my handful of cards, like, Ronald, you don't have any? No, I don't have any gas. With 6 gasoline.
I was worried that turn where I had a bunch of stuff. I was worried. I'm like, oh no, they're gonna think I'm hoarding cards over here.
I just didn't have the dice for it.
Jesse, how did
But I'm
you
okay.
how did you feel about the expansion stuff? I know it's been a while since you played with it.
I like it. A little much at points. But, yeah. I didn't like how you couldn't kill the other zombies before taking care of the big one.
Well, we did read that
Makes
rule
sense.
to make sure that if you're not in the location, he had that sniper ability,
Yeah.
he could take out others.
Yeah.
How were you supposed to do the improvement things?
There were cards. We ended up trashing a bunch of them that said you can.
Yeah.
Oh, you can do it.
A lot of the
the
junk.
junk ones.
Okay.
Who's a
Because
liar?
junk didn't have much of a function in the base game.
Who does Melissa think is a liar?
I am not sure. Anyways,
We love to raid over or host over to another board game channel and spread the board game love. So we hope that you'll follow us along and spam those meeples and spam those raid emojis into the chat so that give us those gas cans. We know you're lying. So that everyone on Twitch can help each other out. Did we find someone to raid over
yeah,
to?
we're going over to the whole card because no one else is on.
Wow, that's a great way to
Yeah.
be like, we're gonna spread the love because
Well,
no one else is here.
We went there last week, and so we normally like to
Try
spread,
to spread
it
it.
around.
Right.
But they're the only ones on, and they're not even in board games. Like in board games right now, there's barely anything going on. There's someone playing X-Wing, which we don't really play here.
We don't support X-Wings.
So they're over there in RPGs like they were last week, and we're gonna go see them over there.
Good lord.
Let's split you in half.
All right. Well,
Yeah, cool. Thanks, guys.
Happy
Thanks for
birthday,
the.
Travis.
Thank you,
Happy birthday.
and thank you, stream, for tuning in and supporting my birth and continued life.
yep. All right.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
guys.
We'll see you over at the whole
Bye.
car.
Bye.
See you
Watch out for
later.
zombies.
Bye-bye.